Let's see. It should just. It should just.
Yeah, just toss us
Let's see.
right to the
Hold
next
on.
one.
We should. Let me see.
Pause.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if it like continues it on. Are we here? Okay, hold on.
Let me see. Let me
Hold
check.
on.
Let me
Hold
check.
on. I'm just trying to see. I see.
Yeah, it says we're live. It says we're
Oh,
live.
it does work. It does work. Okay, cool. We here. Salute. So now I
Right
know.
to the next one.
So now I know how that works because I've been wondering, like, so there used to be a YouTube live. You know how on Twitch Bull, when you go to Twitch, it'd be like, you go to your Twitch channel and it just sits there and it's offline. As long as you click live, that link is always the same. That twitch./bull live is always the same link. So with YouTube, they used to have the same thing, the live link and they might still have it. I might need to actually just find it, but it was a link that basically you click and it's always live. So that means that if the stream ended, you could just go right back into the stream. It's hard to explain, but basically, I don't have to stop Streamlabs. It's live. I can stop the YouTube live and then switch it over to the next one. It's weird, but it's basically you don't have to end nothing. Salutes to everybody coming on through. We got 43 in here fast.
Oh, I can change the picture in this shit too.
Dion said it sent him to a corn site. Damn. Corn on the cob? You might accidentally hit one of your bookmarks on accident, man.
Yeah, my bad.
Salutes to everybody, man. Hit that like on your way in. Why don't y'all stream on Twitch?
Are you talking about like us, or are you talking about gloves off on Twitch?
Independently, or do you mean maybe TJ saying why aren't we not streaming on Twitch right now, basically? Because I think that's if that's TJ, I don't know. I feel like that name might be familiar now from the Twitch perspective. I don't know. But me and Bull do have separate Twitch channels. Gloves Off does not have a Twitch channel. We have not been streaming on there though, unfortunately, because there hasn't been nothing to stream. Like the game, like Call of Duty's been kind of dead. That's been our main streamers. I bumped into Nesto yesterday. I was with Nesto. I went to Tito's house and Nesto was there. You know him. He's like, you ready? I was like, I asked him. I'm like, yeah, man, you ready for Spider-Man? He's like, yeah, I'm ready for Spider-Man, man. I'm ready for Spider-Man. You ready for Call of Duty though? I was like,
the captain.
Yeah, I was like, I bumped in. I was like, yeah, I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's like, yeah, man, slide canceling's back. This is back. That's back. And I'm like, we gonna see, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The newest season of Call of Duty, yo, salute. Can we do we need an intro? I think we need to kind of intro it a little bit, right? Can we intro this a little bit? Because for people going to playback, bro. You know what I mean? Salutes on the playback. Listen, we just got done with our live cop. All right, so that's why we just jumped right into the the live stream. All right, we already had stuff moving. I'm working on a thumbnail. Everything is live, and today we're gonna have fun today. Listen, we want people to come talk their ish, you know what I mean? So we got a couple different topics. Did we ruin sneaker culture? We got a choice tweet that I want to talk about real quick. We also got a couple topics, and this might be the first show we actually get the viewers really involved and let y'all come on and like I said, talk your ish, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just getting that thumbnail ready right now.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log into my StreamYard.
All right.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk. We're gonna, like I said, Bull said, and I reached out to Omar, the guy that actually made the video, because I would like to have his perspective if possible. You know what I'm saying? He can come on and oh shit, hold on. Okay. Yeah, cool. All right, cool there. Cool.
Make sure I get this right here. All right, color line. All right, let me sure I fix this. No line on that. Go ahead and drop that back a couple spots. Blam. I was saying y'all should pop this on there as well. I'm gonna be honest, bro. We could technically like multi-stream, but Tony is really has the everything in front of him. So maybe in the future we'd think about something like that. But right now it's just easier on YouTube because everyone's already here. You know what I mean? It's easier because everybody's already here. Okay. Salute to the 54 in the building. Make sure y'all drop that like. All right. Wipe your feet. All right, take your shoes off if need be. If they're really dirty, okay. Make sure you wipe your feet out on the way in. Make sure y'all drop that like. And
I'm gonna go ahead and put the StreamYard link now, but we'll let people so people
okay.
have it up there. If you want to take the panel, because Tops, are you here? All right, I gotta do that real quick. Pin that up. It's weird. It's weird, bro. This is fucking weird to me, because
What?
like, hold on. It's just weird because it's like a heart that's always there or some shit.
All right, and let me just put a color, good color.
So yeah, today's show is gonna be a little bit more chill, guys. We're gonna have a little bit, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be chilling on it. All right.
Okay. All right, thumbnail is almost done.
All right. Oh, Tops is ready. God damn, Tops, relax, bro. You want to bring
Hey, Tops, I'm
you want to
here.
bring him in? Do you want to get these things off, or we don't just want to run a show with, like, people? How you feel?
Fuck it, get him in here, bro.
All right.
Get him in here, bro. Let's see what you talking about.
Tops, what's good, brother?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Not much.
What's
Hold on.
goody?
Let me put you up here. Tops, what we're gonna do is basically, I guess you could kind of just ride with us on the show. You feel me?
All right, cool.
I was gonna say cool. I was gonna say also what we could do is if people got specific questions or if they want to ask them live or if they want to discuss something, they can hop in too.
Yeah, the only thing I don't think we could do right now, based upon that, is have the people's faces up. But it's not an issue.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Top's got a pretty beautiful voice that people don't mind to hear it.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, you kind of want to play it safe, just in
Well,
case.
not even that, but the same. So you're gonna see the whole screen, Tops, and just you're gonna see some crazy shit pop up. Don't worry, that's me doing some back end shit. But you can see that now. You can see what I see. Bullshit. Everybody sees this, okay? But that's not. Yeah, cool. So Tops can see what I'm showing, and Bull can see what I'm showing. So now when we show shit, everybody sees it. Everybody knows what's going on, basically.
Okay. I'm just messing with something right now. Thumbnailing.
Give me one second.
I hate when it does that. There you go. Why was the eights $222 and 4.5 wild sneakers and 160 everywhere else? Question.
They did the
Is
men's
4.5 GS?
They did the men's pair. That's why.
Yeah, but I say yeah. The men there was a men's 3.5 and up, right? They started 3.5.
3.5, yeah.
So that would happen if you picked that 3.5 men, but I believe there was preschool though.
Yeah, from what it looks
That 3.5 men is crazy though. I'm gonna lie to you.
From what it looks like, Nike didn't drop GS sizes at one point. You had to go.
Oh, you had to
elsewhere
refresh and
GS.
come back.
Yeah, you had to go elsewhere to go look for the GS sizing. That's a way to finesse, bro. Now you gotta make them dollars, bro.
Finesse.
Times are hard.
It was a little bit of a Nike finesse, a little bit. All right, I'm gonna move this up, move this up, move this up, and I need to move this all the way up too. All right, what's the last thing I need to put in this thumbnail, chat?
Oh, the Sponto thing?
I already got that up there.
Okay, the sneaker culture thing you got, and then I guess we could talk about the Pac thing. I don't know.
Okay. That's crazy, bro.
What that
It's
happened?
random, bro. It's so random.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. By the way, we did this. Canceled a golf at Foot Locker. I respect. All right, I'm gonna use this pick. And I'm putting it behind your head. You know, sorry. All right. And I gotta double check. I gotta send an email out too for sample drop, but I'm gonna probably do that a little bit later. All right, there we go. Let me do this, Control E, and then I'm gonna do that. All right, there we go. What? He's right above your head, Tony, bro. Sitting there.
You still got me looking crazy again?
A little bit, not a lot, but just a little, just a little bit.
All right. Forgive me, y'all. I was in like a multi thing going on, so I'm good now to go. All right, so we got the private selection, and we got the private selection. We got 68 in the building. Make sure you hit that like on the way in. Hit that like, hit the like, hit the like. What happened to DB Town? We'll talk about salutes to Nesto. Nesto's in the chat.
Oh, let's get to the releases first. Let's just go to the sneaker news real quick. Let's just see what they talking about. I had a couple people asking about a couple things.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll get into that now. And we
and
forgive y'all. We forgive you.
The thumbnail.
And forgive me, guys. Like I said, we kind of, a little coming in a little different. Usually, we have all this stuff already ready to go. That was more so my fault, at the same time. But we are here now, so salute to everybody. You got yourselves in here on Gloves Off. We've been live for how long? We've been live for? This one
for a couple minutes.
Okay, cool. So it ain't too bad. It's basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna repost everything too. I'm probably gonna repost on IG because IG got the wrong link. Let me even just take. I'm gonna take it down.
Technically speaking, like what's going on? Normally we have the music playing right now. You feel me? So we kind of brought y'all in like right in like the middle where it was just like straight up just nothing. But it is what it is. Now, Bull, can you tweet out to me? Because I did a tweet right on Twitter. Can you do a tweet and then mention me?
This one.
And mention me, and then I'll retweet it so it's easy for me to move my fingers. All right. Salute to everybody in the building coming through the Gloves Off. We are back-to-back shows once again with the live show. We are allowing people to actually come in and take the link. If you want to take the link, I just pinned it right now. You can hop in on the StreamYard, going from the back. We got Tops World in the building. And basically we're kind of just talking sneakers along. Like basically, and this is kind of dope, but we'll have the Gloves Off series where people can be a part of the show with us. Like we'll do the same show, but we'll have more people talking. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like
another one, like a separate one.
No, like when certain Gloves Off that we want to do.
Oh yeah. We'll just have people like okay, I got you.
People can basically be in the show with us, but speak now. You feel me? Kind of like how Howard Stern got his show and he got people in the back and shit like that. So and like for instance, Tops can see what y'all see right now, and Bull can see. Everybody can see this same page together. So salutes. We got TA in the building too, so we'll bring him in. Salutes. TA, you might. You got a little bit of feedback on yours. Maybe you just need to mute your mic, and when you want to talk, unmute it. Just so there's
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you 100%.
Yeah, cool. All right, y'all. So we are here in the building today, and let's get straight to these releases, man. First and foremost, we just did a live cop on the Jordan 8, and we still Bull like at sold out.
I will check once more, but I'm pretty sure these shits is gone. They gone.
So
nope. Yeah. We had some pop up 6.5 down in men's, of course, but you probably should look for the GS in that. I don't know if they let me go to the feed real quick
right now.
Why you think that though, Tops? Like is it just a hot ass shoe we gotta accept it, or do you think there's
we just gotta accept it, bro. I guess the new generation into our sneaker community, right? Into the sneaker thing are starting to like gravitate to the OGs.
Yeah. That's definitely the case, because let's think about it. What OG has dropped this year that hasn't done well?
I don't know.
Basically,
that's a good question.
Because we have reimagined threes. I don't know how people will consider that an OG or not. To me, as an OG sneaker is based off of an OG sneaker. Resellers 4s, I consider them OG vibes, and I think that's why I did so well on release day. So
Yeah. And even hell, even the Jordan 2 that dropped in December of last year did well for the most part, right?
yeah, the Chicago's,
Yeah, they like
yeah,
they were not well, they were kind of hard depending on like where you were at, but I mean they didn't they're not around now.
yeah. I had to pay resale for mine.
Yeah, salute to Joseph. The 13 playoffs, they did well too.
Yeah, yeah, 13 playoffs. That was easy cop, but the twos were a little bit more difficult for me for being a size 13.
What, black cement twos? Or what are you talking about?
No, the
Chicago?
twos.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah.
Cement.
Bro,
Okay.
I've been trying to catch. I keep missing every Chicago 2 restock. They keep restocking them, and I go and it's like, oh, the 12's gone.
So
oh, okay.
so we can pretty much bank on OGs being a sellout at this point. If it's like original colorway, because like Top said, the red cement that was based upon people that don't got white cement fours. You know, they want that. Hell, even the military blacks, we know people bought those because of military blue and because it's just white and black. But like if it's an OG release and then it's or an OG colorway that's swapped, you're gonna pretty much hit majority of the time.
Except if it's a Jordan 5 though, because all the Jordan 5s were sitting basically.
Well, burgundies.
Yeah, burgundy.
I think for Burgundy, them got that 225 is what it would kill them.
Yeah,
That's it. That's literally it.
The 225 hit, yeah, because burgundies and then green beans, those are all pretty much set.
Yeah, you're right on that. Because green beans are sad, and even let me see. Let's look at the burgundy. Where are they at in the secondary market? It's 175. Damn, you can.
Retail.
Oh wow, yeah. I didn't even.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And what's funny, I never understood that. Like, how do you sell a sneaker on a platform like this under retail?
Yeah, you're
like,
selling for
your payout
150.
is, like, super low.
Yeah, you're not making no money. Even at 170,
negative.
even at 170, you're not making money because at 170, you're probably coming out like with You're coming out with 150 after all the fees.
50 something, yeah.
But I think with these, like with like a Nike discount, because I have a Nike plug that has a Nike discount, I think I could get them for like 135-ish. So I mean, maybe you're making like 10, 15 bucks on top of that if you get the Nike discount. But other than that, yeah, you lose.
What is it, like 30, 40% off from retail?
Yeah, 40% off of retail. Like when like retro sit, that's usually what I do. I usually just cop them with the Nike discount and move on with that.
And that's why there has to be factual evidence, in my opinion, that stores are just doing this, bro. Because, like you said, Tops, like, how the fuck you making money with 173, 150, right? Well, you're probably making money because you're probably a store that's getting it at the 130, 120. You know, the wholesale price. It's got to be the case, bro. It's got to be.
Yeah, in my opinion, I could speak on a store that I used to work with when I was living back down in Southwest Florida. They dumped their pairs that they couldn't flip at the store on StockX.
That's what I'm saying.
For the low.
Yeah. Because even then you can make money. There's money to be made from the stores, and I think more and more stores are going this route, and that plays a big part in these price drops that we don't even take into consideration, bro. Like, if you got like because at the end of the day, like, if you got this Jordan 5 and you got resellers trying to sell it, they might be trying to sell like, 5, 6 pairs, but then stores come into the forefront. I mean, these niggas be having 50, 60, 70 stocks, even more, 100 stock of this. So their numbers is going to outweigh what these resellers are trying to make. And they got to move shit faster than the reseller, because they got hundreds of pairs of this, but then they got a whole nother 100 coming in on something else. So they got to move it way faster than the reseller can sit a little bit. These stores, they can't sit on that shit. So
My man, I'm about to throw in a new thumbnail now, and then I'm gonna start
email
doing
it to me. Yeah, email it.
Yeah, email it. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that way I can put it in.
Well, I'm about to put it in now because I can go in there and do it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Go ahead. So I'm just looking, like, while we're talking, I'm just looking at like certain shoes, like you said, green bean 5s and all that. Like, yeah, like a lot of the 5s did not get the love. 4s got love, 3s got decent love, 6s are a little iffy. I told Bull earlier today, and I want to hear y'all's thoughts. I had told him that I think that these will do fairly well. Now, how well? I thought at least in Atlanta, I feel like these would sell. How do y'all feel about these? I don't like, when I say what I say, I'm not saying that I like, oh, these are amazing. I just feel like Toro 6s did
amazing.
Okay.
Those are amazing.
I'm saying
I don't like them. I don't like them at all.
What do you feel like though? Do you feel like?
I think that they are. It's weird, bro. It's an all black 6. It's all black. That's the only thing that it has to me, because it's nowhere near Aqua 8, and I'm not saying Top saying it's near Aqua 8 either. I could care less about this 6, but it is an all black 6, and them joints they have a history of just going. I don't know if they're gonna sell out. I think they're gonna be still available, but I think over time, I don't think it's an instant sellout. I think it's over time they're just gonna get ate up.
Yeah, same here. But you gotta think about this, bro. It's just like everything else. You got your red cement 3s, you got your black cement 3s, right? And then you go over and you got your black cement 4s, you got your black cement red cement 4s. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing. I think about the Aqua 8s. Okay, now we got the Aqua 6. You get what I'm saying? It's just coming out now.
Bro, it seems like
out back in the days.
And it seems like, bro, at this point, now that you said that, and now that it's the obvious what you're saying. I just didn't really lock it into right now. Bro, the 6 gets that treatment with every shoe. No other shoe gets that treatment, really. Listen what I'm saying. Y'all combat me if I'm wrong. But the 6 has gotten the Toro. The 6 has gotten the Aqua. The 6 has gotten the Hair. The 6 has gotten the Bordeaux.
Red Oreos.
They get all the treatments of. They get the colorways of all the other older colorways. Is what I'm trying to say. Like this happens with other shoes. This happens with other shoes. Don't get me wrong, but the 6s seem to get that shit the most. Like they get every other colorways involved on that. So like I also said though, the Toro 6 did fairly well, right? So will then the Aqua do fairly well? The Toro came from the 4. Remember the Jordan 4 Toro or the Jordan 5 Toro, whichever one you want to say. Toro Bravo, Raging Bull 5, the Jordan 6 Raging Bull, whatever you want to call it, but. It did fairly well. What do y'all think about the Aqua?
I mean, with 6s is kind of hard because like Navy 6s, Midnight Navy, which is like a super OG colorway in my opinion, early 2000s, that sat in stores, went on sale. I mean, what else went on sale? Maroon 6s when they dropped, that was an easy cop. I copped that like 2 months after that. The only ones that really like sell out are like infrared 6s or like if it's like a collab, but like. For 6s, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's an Aqua 8 colorway, but for 6s, I feel like people are not going to go too crazy for it. I mean, it is an all black, so it's simple to wear. But like even with the DMP 6s, when they came back out in 2020, I mean, they were sitting on.
Oh yeah, they got disrespected.
But they killed that shoe.
They got disrespected.
They killed that. They disrespected that. They spit on that shoe, bro. In my opinion.
That I could speak different about the DMP 6s. DMP 6s did really well for me. Like that was a hot sneaker in my end. You know what I mean? Like in the sense of reselling.
I'm about to say, okay, I'm trying to make sure. Okay, so from reselling,
in the sense
for resale. Oh wow, yeah, because that was super easy. Like it was sitting. Like I was from South Florida, and that was sitting at all the malls. Like, it was a super easy cop.
But hold on, we gotta remember what Topps is saying. This shoe was supposed to release at one time, and then got pushed back months later. So
it got pushed back 4 times.
So Topps, did you sell it in the first push, the second push, like because you could have ate good in that first 2 push. Like in the very beginning, that shit was hot. But it was that continuous push, and people were selling pairs that when it actually released, niggas already had them in their possession.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. People already had them in their hands. You got to think about it. That shoe got pushed back 4 times. This was during the pandemic, right in the beginning when everything shut down. Because how I got my hands on those and a lot of them was because the store had to close. Right?
Yeah.
So what happens is that, I need to get rid of these. All right, cool. How many pairs can you sell me? And once people found out that I had pairs in hand, it was hot fire, bro. Not even a day I was able to keep 32 pairs I had in hand, and I was by the second or third day I was already done. I had to sell my personal pair. That's how much people wanted them at that time.
Yeah.
I agree, but I think that was more like pandemic because like even right now, like stores by me, I could like a resale shop, I could get a pair of brand new DMP 6s right now currently in the market for like $160 under retail.
What?
So I just think like right now.
That's a good price.
Yeah, no, I have them. There's a Grill Nation right here, not to plug anybody's shop, but Grill Nation, Equator right by me up in Alfreda. I've seen them 160, 180.
Now, what I was telling people was if you didn't buy the DMP for whatever reason, but now that we're getting this Jordan 11, which now is not really a DMP. Now it's called latitude, longitude, or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you talking about? They
something
talk
like that. Yeah,
gratitude.
I'm upset about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now what I say, I was okay, cool. If Nike would have kept it as a true defining moment sneaker, that Jordan 6 would have definitely jumped up in price because now
Oh,
people are going to
100.
try to go and buy those.
Bull, did you tweet me, by the way? I need to.
No, I didn't tweet you. Yeah, I'm like doing everything right now.
Okay.
You about to see it in a second.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like, I'm not banking on this shoe being amazing, but based upon what is in Atlanta, bro, I can see it not being funny. It's a definitely a saying we say. I can see the trap boys, the dope boys rocking these Aqua 6s.
Yeah, hood shoe.
Yeah. This and also like
I thought the Toro 6s was that, bro.
it was. Shit, it
The
was
classic, bro. Certified.
Yeah, certified street banger. You feel me? And I feel like this might get the same love and treatment in my opinion. So that's just what I'm gonna call it. But that's that. Next up, that I didn't even know. Like I saw this actually. I was gonna do a video on this on Too Wild, and I'm still gonna probably do one for it. Fuck it. But hell, we get to talk about it today, man. Bull, the actual holiday releases.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
It's a
that.
good
Yeah,
lineup.
This
It's
came
a
out.
good lineup in my opinion.
I seen this yesterday. First, I mean, we can start it off and just kind of run down that real quick. Salute to everybody coming in. We got 100 in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boy. We got 40 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes. We also have a link in the top if you want to jump in on the chat, man. We have open mic today, man. That's what we're gonna call it, open mic, man. You feel me? Also, if you want to become a member. We're gonna be giving away a new sample tee, which is now available on sampleind.com. So it's the Tops World. And if you want to get 10% off on that, use the code GLOVESOFF to get 10% off on the cream and the black. Bull's wearing the black. I'm wearing the cream. And yeah, let's get it popping. So first and foremost, of course, the Jordan 1 satin bread, instant cop. Stupid that I mean, let's put it this way.
I can't wear it. Small size.
They don't even have extended.
Enjoy.
Yeah, me neither.
They didn't do extended.
Yeah,
They're not doing
no.
How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not like. I mean, I would like to have had a satin pair for not no crazy price, but I mean, it is what it is.
Are you pissed though? Like, or no?
No, I'm not pissed. I have regular bread, so it's okay.
Salutes to the HHSB crew in the building for the $5. Appreciate it, bro.
Shout out to the crew.
Yeah, we're gonna let it ring off in here. So we'll get to it. We'll read the dono. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think that's stupid what you're saying, you know. And I had a good tweet about this, Bull. Can you answer it from the troll perspective? Can you be a troll for me?
Go ahead.
The guys that don't wear women's shoes, are you buying this shoe even though it released as a men's shoe a couple years back?
No one cares. No one gives a fuck, bro. No one cares.
Well, on the satin, bread.
I mean, are you saying like, oh, if you're a guy, you shouldn't cop it or some shit like that?
Well, okay.
Man, nobody, bro, buy the shoe, dog.
Hold on. I've reviewed a ton of women exclusive sneakers on my channel. And plenty of people have said, bro, let the women's have this, man. Get out of it, man. You're a man wearing women's shoes, blah, 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 right? Do you keep that same energy for a sneaker that once released as a men's colorway, now it's a women's exclusive? Do I need to then fall back because that's a women's shoe now?
Yeah, you got to fall back. It's a women's shoe, bro. It's still a women's shoe. Okay. You're still wearing a women's shoe. You're a man, dog. You're a man. Come on.
Y'all heard that, right, Tops?
Yeah, I heard it. Okay. I heard it loud and clear.
All right, cool. And then, Bull, I don't know, you were talking, but...
Nah, go ahead. Salute to HHSB crew in the building.
I was making sure.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, make sure you can hear my audio. Salutes to HHSB. What's up, Tops, Bull, and Tony? The hood loves the Sixers. Exactly. Hood classic. Yeah, I mean, I know where I stand. I'm buying the motherfuckers. I'm just saying. You know how people are, bro. You know how the energy switches, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that, Tops?
The energy is always going to switch, right? And the people who are majority going to buy this shoe is going to be men. So, especially the small foot men that rock small sneakers. But this shoe is an instant sellout. It's a satin, freaking bread, bro. You know what I mean? You kind of you know how many people are wanting that bread, but they don't want to cough up the $600-$700 for it.
Yeah,
you know. So, in my opinion, I think that shoe is going to be an instant sellout. It's going to be gone quick.
Do y'all? Well, go ahead, Tia. I don't know if you wanted to say anything.
I mean, no, I agree with y'all. I think that's an instant sellout. Unfortunately, no extended sizes, so I can't cop. But I think it's a great show.
Do y'all have well? if this was an extended sizes, right? Do y'all still have, or did y'all get the patent breads?
Yeah.
I have patent
but
breads. Yeah,
I
my
sold
boss
my
came
pair.
fucked up from Nike.
Okay, who still? So wait, Tim, you said you sold yours?
Yeah, I sold mine.
Tops?
I had it, but I sold it.
You still got yours?
Yeah,
Top?
Compton sold. Compton sold. Yeah.
Bull.
My shit is on bodega right now.
Damn. Yeah, mine's sitting up here with dust on it, so I think I might be doing the same, bro.
Man, I got the leather ones. That's my problem. I got the leather joints.
Yeah.
Bro, the thing is,
Regular.
like, patent leather Jordan 1s are the most uncomfortable thing ever. Whoever rocks them things, salutes to you, bro. You know what I mean?
The only patent leather shoe I want from Jordan 1 is either one, and I'll show them to the chat right now.
What, Soulflies?
Nah, those are cool though, but you're gonna be like, what the fuck? These
Oh,
joints.
UNC to Chicago?
No, these. These came out like in 2000.
Oh, the mid one, the mid
mids.
joint.
Yeah. Bro, but go buy them things right now.
I didn't even see that. They're going for
I think
200.
Yeah, you're paying like almost $300 for those, depending on the sizing.
Yeah,
Which is gonna
20.
evaporate on your feet.
Yeah. I want these. These are one. Now you're gonna be like, but what? This is another one. These, but I want the real ones. They didn't do it right. I don't want these.
No, those are ass.
Yeah, I want, and look at me, look. I want the.
That's a pandemic one.
Yeah, this one. This is the one I want. We all want this one. This is the one we want. This is the one.
I think I had the one with the flip flop toes.
So what?
I forgot what those are.
So what happened was with this shoe is this one released back in the day, and then this one released back in the day.
Yeah, you got the gold toe.
Well, hold on. Where's it at? It was black.
Are you talking about the
You
flip
have a
flop?
gold toe that
No, hold on.
you had a numbers pair, and then you had your regular pair,
Hold on, I'm gonna show it to y'all.
or the undefeated pair. Or
These
something like
right
that.
here. This one.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Okay.
So
yeah.
this one dropped back in 2003, same time as the other one, right? This one dropped back in 2003. Cool. Then this one dropped, the one we just showed, and that's the one that's going for like stupid bread right now. Okay, hold on. Where you at? Where you at, bit? I'm not trying to confuse y'all, but I'm trying to chat. I want y'all to understand at least what's going on, if it can at least show it. Just hear me out, chat. Just bear with me. I might have to just go to StockX and just like let everything rock out, because I want y'all to see this. Okay, so this is the one that released in 2020. That's the one that released in 2020.
Yeah, the high top.
Yeah. Basically, in reality,
What are you trying to find? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Basically, yes, that's what it is. It is the high top. What I'm trying to say is that shoe that dropped in 2020 is a mixture of that mid that I just showed you and the high I just showed you. That's what I was trying to say.
And then, but okay, I get that. What I'm also saying is that there was a gold toe, and then there was like a top 3 one.
Yeah, I had the
flip flop toes.
Yeah, I had it. So here it goes. Look, you see this one? This dropped in 2013. This one
The
dropped
all
in
black with the gold bottom, the glitter.
Yeah, and then this one dropped in fucking 2003. And I was just saying that this is kind of like a mixture of these two because of the high and all that. But it's more so like you said, they did this one. I want this one. I want this one to release. And then now the one you just said, bull, it's somewhere down here. This one. This is the one you're talking about, which I actually still got this one. I got this one still too in dead stock. I've been debating to sell that. I'm looking at this.
I let them go, bro. I let them go. I didn't wear them.
Yeah. Nicole got a pair too. I think that she don't want me to sell it because we got matching.
To me,
pairs.
that was the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
That one right there.
I think the white mid panel it's just a little different, bro. Even like the bread toes right now.
Nice. It is nice.
Yeah, the white mid panel is just different.
Hey, isn't there an undefeated pair too that way? If I'm not mistaken.
Is that the one with the flip flop toes?
Toes.
Bro, bull.
You
gotta help us. You gotta tell.
I don't know if they were undefeated though, but that sounds familiar.
You're talking about it was one that dropped like this, but they were swapped. It was weird.
Yeah,
right?
they were swapped. Yeah,
it's like a yin and yang type deal.
Yeah, I remember what you're saying. I don't even know what the name of that one was. It dropped.
It might have been Slick Undefeated. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure. I feel like Tops is right because it was kind of weird. And what I do now, I'm gonna drop this IG story.
Let's see. I can't find it. Hold on. Jordan 1. It was like Jordan 1 top 3 metallic gold, or it was something like that. There you go. Complex Con.
Complex. There you go. The complex version. Bro, look how much they want for that thing, bro.
700.
That's a Scat Pack car payment.
What's the name of these? Oh, gold toe top 3.
3.
There you go. Gold toe top 3.
Top 3. Okay, yeah, those. I had those, but I did sell mine.
Yeah, what's going on, Sneaks? What's good, bro?
Damn, them shits is going crazy.
what
I
up?
remember I
Y'all
got
can hear
11
me?
and a half.
Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
All right, what's up, man? I've been a fan for y'all for a long time, man.
I appreciate it, man. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
salutes.
Anything you want to lay in about what we've been talking about from the past upcoming releases or nah?
Oh shit, man! I only need 3 releases. I need the Cherry 12s, the Reverse Grinches, and the Saturn ones, and I'm good for the year.
All right. Wait, so you are in the lineup of the size for the extent?
Size 10 and a half and below.
Yeah, I just need the Saturn ones from this picture right here.
But what
You can fit those?
What size are you?
I'm a 10 and a half man.
Yeah, he
you
right
got a-
there.
Yeah,
you got a question.
Yeah, he right there. You
No,
know,
I think he makes the cut. I think it's 10.5 men is the biggest size.
that would
Yeah,
be
10 and a half men's biggest size.
12,
Yeah.
12,
So it'll be a
12W.
12W.
Yeah, 12 W is the biggest
Okay.
size.
So we got that. Everybody would want it, but only some of us can get it. Boom. Next up, Royals.
Cop.
It's everybody, right? Oh well,
No,
Sneaks.
I'm good.
You flipping?
Hey, nah, I got the leather, so I'm good on them.
I feel you.
I got leather too, but I'm gonna just be that guy and cop the same shoe again. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still get them again.
I'm gonna tell you something about that Royal, right? If you look at like the Hyper Royals and what was the other Turbo Greens?
Detected at your front door.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Well, there's another one. There was another one that came out with that same material. That shoe on one wear will lose its shape, and I don't like the shape that it has right after that. So that's why it's like a straight up pass for me, no matter what colorway it is. Because that, you know how Jordan 1s have to have that true shape to it. You know what I mean? As you're wearing them, and that shoe is gonna lose its shape real quick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I can get you from the flimsy perspective, so definitely.
Detected at your front door.
Who is that, bro? Somebody got to get the strap.
Yeah, it's my front door camera. The
okay.
landscaping guys here.
Oh, you good? The mauves. I mean, these are cool, but I'm straight on
They're
that.
not bad. They all right. I mean, it's not for me though. So
The Jordan 2.
it's like Italy too.
Yeah, I didn't really get this one. So this is a varsity high. It's a varsity high, right? But it's varsity red high, but
The green.
The green. I mean, are we in Christmas time or some shit? I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I don't know. Now,
Italy, bruh.
Women's exclusive. I think, though.
Italy. Okay, I get it. Yeah, and now it makes sense because this is based off of like Italian leathers and all that. So maybe that
It makes sense, but why not just? When was the last time they dropped the varsity red?
2016 or something, bro. Like one of the it was old.
They could have just redid it. It's okay. Because you know the thing with now, right, is they're updating the shape on everything. So that's like you see they keep retro in shoes. All they gotta do is update the shape, change the color, whatever the case may be, and they can. I mean, like I said, like the old twos ain't gonna have as good shape as like the new Chicago twos. So they might as well just reran the OGs. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't know.
Hold on.
No, you good. This lineup is not. It's not bad though. Like looking at this,
It's not a bad line. The next 2 shoes that are coming up are bangers.
Okay, so yeah, next up we have the Fear 3, which is really I'm all for it. It's just weird how they just picked this particular
November.
shoe. It's weird that they
and
just
they're doing it in November.
Yeah, well that's perfect for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy that Jordan Brand paid attention at least. Or what I mean is like, there's so many colorways, so many shoes that they have dropped in the past decade, right? They were like, yo, let's do the Fear. Like, I don't know. It's crazy that they would do that. I'm not against it whatsoever.
It is. I mean, it is
It's
definitely a random shoe. So I've been saying it, bro. No retro is safe. Anything can drop at any time. Fear 3s. Who in the boardroom said, you know what? You remember the Fear 3s? Yeah, let's just redo those. Why?
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. Let's just do the 3. Why not do the 4? But
Shit,
I think they all will
fives
come
was
back.
the best in my opinion.
You
I
said-
think the 5s are the best too.
Yeah, the 5s definitely. I'm wondering, like, it makes me think that somebody that is a part of our like time frame of sneakers got hired by Jordan Brand and came in and said, "Bro, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas is talking about. I need them Fear 3s back." And they were like,
them Fear 3s.
somebody somebody in the board meeting had to push.
Yeah, they were just like, yo, they finally got the position.
Yeah.
Like they got the job in 2014, and they were just like, yo, I'm gonna get all the way to the top. As soon as I get to the top, it's Fear 3s, bro.
Yes, that's how they've been like, bro. I missed out on them when I was a kid in high school. I'm about to join Jordan Brand. I'm gonna work my way up, and I'm gonna get them back.
Hey, let me do this real quick. How about this? Let me give a question to the chat right now. If you had the option, if you worked through the ranks at JB, and you got to the top, and you had a choice to bring back a shoe, what is the shoe you're bringing back? What shoe? You don't have to answer right away. You can think about it. 'Cause I gotta think about it too. I'm gonna think. Or maybe if you got one, I don't know. Y'all got any that y'all can think of right now? Like off rip, like, all right, I'm head honcho. We bringing this joint back right here.
Yo, Jordan 11s with the low cut pan leather.
Okay, that's a big executive decision. He said, I don't want that OG high cut line. We're gonna bring back low.
Yeah,
black laser fours. All black laser
Ooh,
fours.
Okay.
Engraving. I like the detail.
You can give me the olive 9s.
Yeah,
Olive 9. That's a good one too. Damn.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying.
Because there's some shoes that they just won't like. For some reason, they don't want to fuck with us on it. Like they don't want to touch it.
I had one. I would have said, because we had the white cement 4s already, and we had white cement 3s, Chicago 1s. Like we had all that stuff. I was gonna say like an Aqua 8, but like the 07 Aqua 8s, or you could do like Varsity Red 6s, like the 2009 pair. Like the different material joints.
Yeah.
Ferrari 14s too.
Oh wow, yeah, Ferrari 14s. That's not bad. I did let mine go because I was never wearing them, but hey, checking in with the chat, we got Ben 7s, DB3 or 8, Last Shot 14s.
I got one. This one's gonna sound weird, but when you think about it, it makes sense. Give us a Pantone 11, but just the shoe itself.
Just the shoe itself.
Yeah, just the shoe itself, man. The pack, yeah, definitely. That
because
pack was
hey, how about this? I just throw it in there. If we can do anything, or throw an undefeated 4 in there. I don't know. Fuck it.
Well,
I can do whatever I want. I can do what I want, bro.
I think that's what's gonna help that shoe get
Actually, undefeated 4 or those yellow Travis Scott 6s. That would be me. All right.
I'm messing with that one, boy. The yellow one? Oof.
The yellow Travs. I'm like, yo, I want those. But I probably would go, like, I would want the yellow Trav, but I'd probably go more OG with it.
Ginger 16s.
Which ones?
Ginger 16s.
Ginger 16s. White and orange 8s. I remember those. We got Toro 4s in the chat. Do the Right Thing 3. That's good too. Shy Pink 5s. That's also good. Now the 5s, we already know how it's gonna go. We know how it's gonna go. But I respect it because I remember when the pink 5s and the stealth 5s came out, I had a choice between those two. And I went with the stealths. Had the blue socks, everything. I remember that.
What's the shoe with
Varsity Red 6s?
It's a black and navy blue Jordan 1. They came out with Spike Lee's face on the side of it, on the heel. The Spike Lee Jordan 1 high OGs. They need to actually have a release on that shoe.
Oh, okay. Jordan 1 high. Yeah, it's just literally just called high OGs.
Hell, even though tops, even those though, like the Mars Blackman 4s, the 4s with the
Mars Blackman 4s.
Oh, wow, yeah. You remember they did didn't they do a cement 4 with like the different colors on the fucking laces or something for Do the Right Thing?
Yeah, they did. The Do the Right Thing 4s. Yep.
Okay.
We do have some Spiz like supposedly coming out in 2024 too.
I mess with them. They're lows. I like them.
They're lows coming out in 2024.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Them Spizike lows is kind of.
You know.
All right, so
I think you guys talked about it last week too.
No, we went through like all the shoes and went through the low top.
Yeah,
like a lot of like retros.
Yeah.
Somebody said Tor Yellow 4s too. I think Tor Yellow 4s will come back.
Tor Yellow 4s, some Jeter 1s,
Mist 4s, May 7s. Y'all bring it back. Somebody said the white. I'm surprised somebody said Peapod 8s.
Dornbecker 8s. Ben 13s. Like we could. Yeah. Now y'all starting the whole Ben series. The whole Ben series would be dope to redrop. The Ben series. My god.
Ben series was nice.
That would be.
The Beijing 6s.
That would be Tony's thing, right? If I came into office, I'd be like, man, we need to bring the Bens back. Cause that was before, like, I was like kind of before my time. The only issue, bro, they would be popping art. Them shits be like $300-$400.
Yeah, they'd be expensive.
They would be killing us, bro.
Yeah, you remember when they did like the Pinnacle series?
Yeah.
I was just
The
gonna
Pinnacle
bring that
ones?
up. I was gonna ask if you guys were fans of the Pinnacle
Yeah,
series.
Pinnacle
'Cause
fours.
They did a 2.
I think
a
I had
4,
those.
A 6, a 7.
Yeah.
But that shoe retail pretty high though.
I think it was. I think they retailed for like 400 or something. If I was wrong.
400, I'm pretty sure.
Them things literally came out
400.
the freaking cow's ass.
Oh, look
The
at these!
leather on them
Look at
shits.
these! Remember those? Ooh.
Yeah, somebody said Miss Blue earlier.
Yeah,
Burger,
bro. I forgot.
yeah.
Those are high schoolers right there. They're gonna bring these back. I feel like eventually. This is a shoe I
The
can
green
see.
glow.
They already did the red version. The red
red version, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
red
infrared.
version.
Yeah. I think they would bring this shoe back, like the fear situation we got. I think they would. I think these will come back out soon. But
All right, what we got next?
yeah, I don't even know what the hell these are. What are these? Like a
What are they called?
That's
It's
the
a women's
Off Noir, that's the women Jordan 3.
off noir joints. Okay.
Okay.
Those are not.
Yeah.
I mean, they're black and white threes. I don't know.
Okay,
I can't
all right,
really hate on them.
Hold on. We got salutes. We're gonna have Omar in here. So when we get to the topic, we'll have a couple of us on here.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, when he comes up, we'll mute ourselves so like that you can.
Well, yeah, but I want everybody involved, really. So, but we're gonna let him go, and then we're just gonna have a conversation, you know. So it's all fun.
Yeah.
It's, salutes to Dior. Dior, you going crazy? PSNYs. I actually got mines right. Well, I got
Those are great ones, right?
I got the 15s. The 15s.
Oh my god, damn! Yeah, Dior just brought me back the
Yes.
PSNY
Yeah,
12.
PS.
Oh, that shoe is just fired up. And those shoes brought the best materials on a sneaker.
That was like when we started.
Was that All-Star Weekend in Louisiana?
I'm gonna check, but what I'm saying is this right here, in my opinion.
2018?
Let me see.
Yeah, it's
15.
15.
Oh, that was older than them.
Because I was gonna say like collabs had started slowly popping off right here. Like this is when it started really picking up. Because in my opinion, the fragment was kind of like the beginner to me. The fragment Jordan 1 collab was like the one that really like.
When did the Cause come out? Cause 4s. The gray ones.
2017, 18.
17.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. How much
I
was
remember
it?
when that shoe released down in Miami. It was
350. It's going for 20. Woo!
Bro, I got mine for
That's
720 at round 2. So this is round 2 Richmond, bro.
Damn. All right, where we at? Let's get back here.
Let's get back to the topic.
Yeah.
I don't hate these fours.
Those are
I
crafts.
think sell out because of the undefeated.
Those are crafts. Those are craft fours though.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go.
The last craft sold
they're
out.
Not bad. And the gray ones, and then to me, the gray ones don't look as good as the green.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think this green is
different.
they're nice though. That's a nice four, bro. Green, black with the little, sail cream head. You can't really go wrong with it. Black cargos, black pants. I mean, it's easy.
What's going on, Sonny? Salutes to Sonny.
Hey, and if you notice, the Jordan 4 had, I guess the way they're producing these shoes, the fitment is a little different now.
Yeah.
And they fit a lot better. So in my opinion, this is gonna be a tough shoe, bro. Like to wear and everything, the comfort's gonna be there.
Well,
that's a must.
Me and Bull said this. I think fours are just instant sellouts now at this point. The model.
That's the new Jordan 1.
Yeah. The model.
Yeah, I wonder what. Well, we always mention it. We always say, I wonder what's gonna be after the 4.
Because there was a time, bro, when the 7 was this shoe. And then there was a time when the fucking 6 had a little bit. But, bruh, before the 4, the 3 was like, when we were coming up, Bull, the 3 was the guy. The 3 was the guy.
When they dropped the Barcelona Day and Nights, the what's it called? What's that character from freaking Looney Tunes? The Marvin the Martian?
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, no, my shit was the cigar 7s was my shit.
Yeah,
oh,
that's a
cigar and
beautiful shoe.
champagne pack.
Salutes,
Yeah,
Omar. What's going on, man?
champagne
Let us know if you can hear us, Omar.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, bet.
Yeah, what's good?
We're just going a little bit over some of the holiday releases and shit, just giving our opinions on it. So, if you if you want to chime in, feel free. Also,
yeah,
Omar, I don't know if it's cool to you. So we're live, right? If you want to stream yourself or anything, you cool to do that. Like while we, double streaming, whatever you want to do, record,
I got you.
If you want to
make
okay, yeah, just making sure because we don't have it set up yet where we can have multiple faces, but we have the audio. But so if you want to capture anything, feel free to do that.
Got you.
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all?
Salute.
Yo, what's
You're
good?
nice.
What's good?
You're a nice guy.
What's up,
Tony.
man?
Yeah, man.
What's
We all got to work together, man.
I know that's right.
So next up we have these fives, and now when I saw these, this is the first thing I thought of. This is
Oh yeah.
that's like the first thing that fucking popped off in my head, bro. With these, hold on, where the fuck are we at, bro? Here we go, the bronze joints.
bronze, yeah.
But I don't even know. These look like some damn Jeter fives. They had a name to them or something.
I mean,
That's an
now as you
easy
say,
pass for
they are
me.
literally Jeter fives.
Quick pass.
Yeah, but yeah, this is a pass for me. Let me sit down now. My legs starting to hurt, bro.
I don't. You know what? I don't hate this shoe, but yeah, it is a pass. I just wouldn't. I don't know when I would wear it.
It's one of those that like, bro, you got enough navy or something, you're good to go. Like, it is what it is. We talked about the Aqua 6.
Yeah, we talked about the Aquas.
Hood classic. Jordan 8. I don't know what the hell. Are these supposed to be some chromes or some shit? Like, what the hell is it?
I'm gonna just assume that's a women's colorway or something, and I don't know.
No, they winterize.
Yeah,
Oh,
a winterized?
They got different material. Yeah, they got different material on them.
Is it Gore-Tex?
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Gore-Tex.
Winterize means
Gunsmoke.
size up.
So you can see there's some pretty harsh tufts like
Yeah,
like suede or nubuck, and then you got that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to size up on that shoe, bro.
The steel toe 8s. All right, now.
Yeah,
I
them
feel
shit.
it.
Them
Steel
shit.
toe 8s,
They
yep.
do. Them shits do look kind of steel toey right here, boy. God damn.
Those are just.
anything. Anything.
I don't know.
with
Them
a
shit's about to fall
winterize-
into the abyss, bro.
And this is 3M, I can tell, bro. So this is about to be shining this shit, bro. They did hit on one. The Jordan 4 winterize, in my opinion, is probably still the best.
That's such a funny shoe to me because at first it was like
the broke man,
like,
the poor man M&Ms.
Yeah, Eminem, but then like
Look,
them shits is probably up by this point, bro.
That thing popped up. Boy, they goddamn know me, man. They know what the fuck going on. These are the
That's such a dope shoe, too.
gratitudes, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Gratitude
Yeah,
11.
I think everybody's gonna get this shoe.
It's
or at least
fine,
try-
you know,
Yeah,
it's-
it's gonna be a lot of pairs. It'll be cool. Everybody grab it now. You know.
That's a straight up banger.
Yeah.
Shit,
I don't.
that's a pass for me, man.
Why is that?
Relax.
Nah, I'm
Do y'all
not-
wear
I'm
y'all
not an
11s though?
11 guy.
Like for real,
I'm not an
like
11 guy.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
respect it.
that's a good point though. I haven't worn mine.
that's my only problem with 11. I love my cool grays, bro. I love them, but I don't ever reach for them to put on my feet.
Is it because
Same
of the
here.
delicacy of them, or like you don't want to get them dirty or some shit, or like that's
It's
how?
just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it like. If I'm about to put on my cool gray 11s, I'm probably gonna throw my protection pack New Balances, like because they're the same. It's like gray.
I will say that, Bull. Maybe this is the point you're making. They're not the most comfortable shoes to like walk
Well,
in.
you're going towards comfort at that point, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess maybe that's it. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I love it. I love my cool grays, bro, but I have not worn them yet. I feel like my Breads and my Concords just sit in the box. I mean, they're amazing shoes, but I don't know.
I don't know what the hell.
Shit,
Oh, go ahead.
The thing I don't like about 11s is, man, once you get that crease on the inside of the toe, I can't wear them no more.
Yeah. Yep. That's the first thing that goes too. All
They're
right.
not bad,
You
man.
be
They're not
walking
bad.
Tippy toe
So,
then.
so what I'm hearing, okay, this is what it must be. These must be the Neapolitan joints.
Yeah, that's the Neapolitan ones.
Is this a women's release?
Yeah.
Women's.
Okay. I don't understand the purpose of it. I just don't understand the shoe looks too close. I don't. Is it? I guess it's brown.
Is it patent? Is
Brown.
That patent leather? Oh, that's
Yeah.
brown.
Okay. Oh, hold on. We got a picture, or a better picture at least. These are not bad,
I
but
like
I'm
it,
not.
bro.
Yeah, these are
I
not
like
bad.
it.
These not bad, but I'm not copping them. Like I ain't copping them shits.
But we're gonna see
I
a
can't cop
Tony
them.
D review on them though.
More than likely, I might show them. I don't know, but these are kind of.
It's
I just like that
amazing.
leather upper, bro. I love that leather upper on the 11, like the 72 and 10s when that was introduced. I was a big fan of it.
It's amazing how they still do women so dirty. Like, yeah, we'll release the 11s that you actually want in men's sizes, and then for women, just slightly off. Just
What the
slightly off.
women got the navy blue ones and the white with the glitter.
Yeah, the white with the glitter joint.
Anna liked them white with the glitter joint. She has those.
yeah.
I seen her wear them one
Yo,
time.
Them shits was flipping too.
Yeah, the
I forgot
what they were
glitter
called.
joints,
Yeah, they were flipping. The last
2019.
these last two are instant cop. I mean, this is this is mine. This is the out of the whole list. Like I definitely like these and this, but I think this is me. Like this is the one I'm.
Yeah.
Hey, give me two pair.
Two pair of
Yo,
those.
Zaya's doubling up on those.
Yeah, that's Zaya's favorite. The cherry 12s, man.
Oh, that.
So we can agree this is the shoe for like we can all say we're going for this one.
Two
Oh, yeah,
pairs.
100%.
Big facts.
Yeah, that is a
bro.
double, the possible double. Yeah.
Damn, possible double. God damn.
Yeah,
I mean, I
big
just
facts,
double up on
bro.
the fucking
The
eights
comfort,
today.
the
I mean, I might as well
looks,
keep it
everything
moving.
about that shoe.
Yeah.
I remember. Look, I'm a quick story. 2009, those things released, right? It was they released actually. My daughter was born in December 26th of 2009, and I remember I was in the hospital and right next to the hospital in Pembroke Pines. The Pembroke Pines Mall is next door, bro. I actually right after she was born, I hauled ass over there to want to go cop them, bro.
That's crazy.
That's it.
I don't know if that's wrong with me, but I was like,
No,
yo,
I
need
mean,
to
I'm
get
not,
these.
I'm not,
She's like,
I'm not
"Yeah, do you
angry.
think?"
I
Yeah.
understand.
09.
I understand.
09, like you said, yeah, it's been damn near, what is that, like 14 years?
14.
Yeah, going on 14. Yeah.
These are a bull. You've had the had the
Yeah,
original.
I have wheats, but I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably mine was that 2004. I think.
Let me check it out.
I'm pretty sure it's 2004, and I don't know if those are even up here right now. But yeah, I have my
Yep.
old wheats.
04. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I got my old wheats.
That's crazy. That's not the picture.
Yeah.
That's not even the wheats.
Yeah,
The
No,
fuck?
but he clicked
Oh
on
no,
the right
they got the
picture.
wrong picture.
Yeah, he
up.
did. Yeah, I think it's not even you, Tony. I think they just fucked it up.
No, I think it's StockX.
Wow. Yeah. Look,
Yeah,
this is what it,
StockX. They don't even give a fuck about them. They
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
wheat.
them shits
Yeah,
ain't-
fucking wrong picture.
and
Right?
Now,
they
watch
shit-
you get mad and order it, and it's
Yeah.
still this picture.
will they give me my money back? That's a
I
good.
I want listen. I want the
Definitely
Wheat
not.
13s, and I don't know how they're gonna do. So it might be one of those like I probably more than likely get it, but it might be one of those ones you get wait for sale. I don't know. Like
I don't
that
think
was
so, man.
2004, bro. Like not everybody gonna be into Wheat 13s.
Yeah. Some of these kids aren't even born yet.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
they're not like,
like,
what the
I said, if we get these big YouTubers to talk about it, they'll sell out. Bro.
Oh Lord.
Uh-oh. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, I think those 13s are definitely gonna sit. I mean, it's a good colorway. I want to add them to my collection as well, but I think they're gonna be on that.
Cause then wait,
They're
what
on
other
sale,
13s
right?
came out in that set, bro? Then like the
Yeah,
Flints
they
didn't really
did.
sit,
I
but
mean,
the Flints.
playoff
Yeah.
13 set for a little
13s are
bit.
sitters. 13s are sitters now. I'm not gonna lie.
I would love to. I love the Wheats, but I know their destiny.
See-
I know their future. I
see-
feel like.
And that's the thing. It's like it really depends too, like where you're at, because like for instance, me being so close with Soul Play, I'll see a 13 sell out and I'll think that, oh, they sold out, but they be sitting everywhere else. So it's like it's really where you're at or what stores you're choosing to go to. Hell, we even just saw it right now with the 8s. Like they were sold out on Nike 3-4 times, and then JD had pairs and all that. So it really just depends. I mean, because I was gonna say this one dropped this year too, and
Was
and
that
it-
Wolf Gray? But those are not like.
I'm just saying we talking
I
about.
feel like
13.
aren't those what was it, History of Flight or something? Those
Nah.
remind me of.
Well, yeah, they do remind you of History of
Reminds
Flight.
you of it, but it's not it.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
So it reminds you of History of Flight, but it was literally the one we just looked at. These dropped back in the day. Now, this colorway is specific, which is this one, the neutral gray. It's the same exact thing as this red bottom instead of blue.
Okay.
You see that? You see it? Look at the
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't. It definitely was not a great
Yeah.
colorway. I'm really, anybody's really looking
Remember
forward
these,
to.
bruh?
Yeah, those Wheats.
I remember these shits.
I remember
Hey, I
too. What
got-
year was
I
that?
got them shits.
2017. God damn.
And then altitude 13s weren't going for anything.
Yeah,
Flint
these
13s
two.
were an easy cop.
These did well though. I felt like now they're below retail. I feel like these sold.
Yeah, I walked
Altitude is
in and
all
got
black
some-
with the green, right?
Yeah. Those are a classic as well. I think I might still have mine, or maybe I don't. I might still have mine, but and even these, I remember these.
What
Yeah, those
13 is the
sitting
one
too.
that's like
Those are
majority
fire.
black?
Those are tough.
It's the altitudes.
No, not the
13
altitude. They're black and red. Is it play? It's not playoff, is it?
Oh, dirty bread.
No, not dirty bread. OG colorway.
Oh, playoffs.
Is it a playoff? Maybe
Yeah.
it might be a playoff.
6 rings or whatever the fuck's playoff. That's it. 6
Okay,
rings. My
yeah,
bad.
those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
These were
Those are
sitting
really
too,
good.
though.
Yeah,
I gotta double up on those.
Yeah, I got my pair.
I was craving a pretzel. Went to the mall and seen these. I promise you, these are sitting.
Yeah.
13s are
I mean,
sitters.
below retail.
Now?
Yes.
Wait, is it that? Okay,
Oh,
then
wow.
it's not, and it can't be
Yes.
playoff. It's something else I'm thinking of.
That release.
But yeah, they're
this year,
definitely-
It's from the-
they're
it's from
definitely
the
sitting
Jesus
up.
Hold on,
Shuttleworth
remember
movie,
Bull-
the Jesus
Bull-
Shuttleworth movie.
They did drop
Oh,
Black
he got
Cats.
games. He got games.
Yeah, he got games.
Black Cats, bull.
Black Cats are up. I know they're up. I let mine go, and then I seen prices later. I was like, what the
Tony,
fuck?
check out the he got game.
What is Bull trying to find though? Like, what is Bull?
I don't know. I'll find it, but it's not. It might be playoff. I'm not sure. It's
Is it
something.
these?
That dropped this
It's
year.
not. No, it's not. He got game. It's not. He got game. It's not this year either. It came out before.
All right, say what it
I'll
is.
think of it. I'll think of it. I'll think of it.
But no, but say what you're trying to say again. Say what you're
No,
saying.
no. I got you. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It might be something I already seen too. So let me just look. All right.
Well, I'm gonna show the altitudes, even though you didn't. You already said it.
Altitudes are the all black with the green.
Yeah. Damn, they going for 315 now. That's the thing, boy. If you just wait, them bitches always go up.
Always, always.
Last but not least, we got this black and suede.
Those were, I believe, those were PE before.
These look nice. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not probably gonna go for them. But they do look nice. I like that. So
I'm good on those.
yeah, I'm good. So yeah, we get that's the holiday wrap up. As far as that, I mean, I think we got the.
What do you did you see? Did you what do you think about them CPFMs, Tony?
CPFMs? Which ones?
Mm-hmm.
Winter
If you just search CPFM,
that means
about with the buckle on it.
That means you want to laugh.
Let me see. Are they up there?
Boy,
They're not even up there.
What are
bro.
they? What are they though? CPFM what?
I don't know what they're called, bro. Flea 2. I want you to know what you think about that.
You can remove the swoosh and put them in different locations with a buckle.
I can't help you. I can't help you, man. These are some.
I see Bull going to Walmart with them shits.
This is some shit
without the swooshes.
Bro, this is some shit.
These is Basuda, but
salute to my brother. Salute to my brother when I say this. But this is some Jacob Starr fucking going into Yellowstone Mountain, getting some fucking pictures like climbing and shit.
Is this a bike shoe? What is this?
It's a fucking tire on the bottom.
They remind me of the I think it's called Balenciaga Defender or something. They got the tires.
Oh shit! It is good times. I see it right in the back.
Yeah, good times.
Okay, I know what type of time they on then.
But this doesn't look like the one in Atlanta though.
No, yeah, new store.
Oh yeah, new store.
It's a new location.
Yeah, new store. You're right. I ain't been to that one yet.
Yeah.
I ain't been. Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. They ugly. They Basuda, but you know, hey.
Wait.
I probably end up with a pair, bro. I don't know if I'm paying no crazy price for them, but
wait, I just realized this is Anthony. Yeah, this is Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah.
But I'm saying I didn't know this was his actual account.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
you know he's a big CPFM guy.
Yeah.
Into CPFM.
I just never seen Good Times, the other one, the original one. Then Charlotte, I think it is.
I've never been to Charlotte. But I know that's the OG.
I need to go to this one then.
That's a dope store. I like when they overkill with the wall shits and stuff like that.
Yeah. This is a shop in Atlanta.
Yeah, this is definitely a big bull shoe, big Bob Suda shoe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just wanted to see what you thought about it. You know, that's it.
It is what it is, man.
You know,
bro. Them bitches look big right there, bro. Them bitches look humongous right there.
They might. Yeah, I don't know what size 12 is gonna look like, but yeah, listen, I'm calling Basuda, but I might still want them. Like, it's okay. Like, I can still call them ugly, but I kind of want them. You know what I mean?
I feel like that shoe's gonna hurt the toe at one point or another.
I heard the sizing is really off on these. Like, I know.
Yeah, the sizing.
Small,
yeah, bro.
These fit really big. So I heard like a size 10 is like a 12 and a half, 13-ish. So I heard the sizing really off on the.
Yeah, that's really
the sizing is
really
messed
up.
That
I mean, they're ugly, but something about them. I don't know if it's a little giblets that they have on there, the Nike swoosh. I don't know. I think they're kind of cool. I don't know.
Bro, they has the.
I think that they just look completely different than everything.
Yeah, it's just a different shoe.
This is like a fucking.
It might be that too. It might be that.
It's a fucking bicycle tire on the bottom, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
So this is what this is. Reason why it's all like that. This is definitely like some, like they even he had a picture of Offset. This is some fucking rap designer shit. Like this some shit that like I'm not wearing, but some motherfucker might wear these with some bell bottom jeans or some crazy shit. like I look literally like this. Like this, and then he has them on.
The parachute pants.
Yeah, something. This is that, in my opinion. You know, this is that type of style.
Yeah, throw them on with some ski pants or something like that,
yeah.
bro. Some good cargo, loose cargo. Keep it pushing in life.
So yeah, I think that's about it for that. I guess we can lead into the topics of the day, the sneaker culture. I would like to pop it off with the questions of it is, rest in peace to Sponto. Is this how we doing it? Like,
hey, listen,
go ahead,
listen.
Bull gave me this
listen,
picture.
I am the one that sent this in, right? I'm the one who was like, yo, Tony, can you look at this for me real quick? It's kind of nasty, bro. It's nasty, man. It's nasty. It's nasty work. Because Because the thing is, I don't hate these guys. I don't hate them. I don't hate private select. I don't hate them. You know what I mean? But it's like, come on, bro. Like,
Omar,
you gotta do better.
Omar, how you feeling, man? You know, God forbid though, you pass away. You know, and somebody go into your room, get all that.
Wait, no. You need a Twitter post. You need to tweet, bro.
Oh,
Does this say Rip Sponto on it? No, you need to tweet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a crazy caption, bro. Rip Sponto. Yeah,
but Omar, you know, you pass, God forbid, people, you know, homies go into your room, grab all the shit around there, you know, and post up in for sale, you know, RP Omar, man, and they, you know, they selling your shit.
I was gonna give a little bit of grace because you know you always gotta play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some sneaker will that says that this is what they can do, but nah, this looks.
Oh no, these are resellers. These are not like a store.
That's even worse. That's okay. That's too.
This is a reseller that went on Twitter, posted this picture. This is the Instagram, but on the tweet it says Rip Sponto, and this is the picture that.
Where can I find that tweet, boy? DM it to me on Twitter.
I got you.
Didn't they already have
2,000 disgusting?
Because he posted on Instagram and that was the caption was Rip Sponto. I don't know if he's since deleted it. I don't know if that's why it's not there on Instagram.
Oh, I got it. You got it.
It salutes to Sneaker Fetch also in the building. Oh, listen. And it's crazy too because I came up here the other day and we were kind of talking about engagement farming and all that, and I was like, well, you just gotta do what works for you. But like this is like not. I don't even know what kind of level. This is a whole different level.
Yo, Kari, salutes, brother. Trinidad shoe for that. Yeah, if you want to take the link, Kari, we have it pinned. If you want to come in here and chop it up, I'll just let you know. You know, feel free. It is available for you if you want to hop in. Yeah, rest in peace, like.
But you know, it's nasty though. Somebody like you would think that people would be DMing them like, "Yo, this is nasty work. Take this down." Nah,
some people's in the comments like, "Yo, this is hard. Yo, salute. Yo, you got size 10?
Yeah,
that's gross.
That's what the post is, you know. And look, let's put it this way. You can sell the shoe like you could like the sneaker resale game is dirty. It's nasty, whatever. You can do your selling whatever you want to do. Like I'm let's just take all that aside. The problem is the RIP to sponsor, like the fake, like, man, rest in peace, man. You know what I'm saying? You just should have been like, man, sizes up, like, or something. Like, it just, I don't know. You should have just made the post. I think the RIP Sponto part is what is the word is tasteless. That's what the word is.
I feel you on that. Like, he should have just put, like, if he's going to post all the pairs, available or some BS like that, right?
Yeah.
Or something about flexing, but, like, you know, RIPing to that and showing all those as pretty much
and let's just say 452 likes on that one too, by the way, on his on that post. That's what it looks like. Listen, man, last time I kind of shot some bail and said, okay, they getting their views for engagement when we talking about the shock drop information and stuff. This is a whole different level. You know, this is just like it's definitely nasty. And I mean, I gotta call what it is. It's a nasty post. Whereas it's you had time to delete it, but you stood in it, so that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Celine, I think this person actually follows me. Would he approve this picture, this situation, even if you're not selling, which you surely are? Is a flex pic about a recently deceased artist's last work really the moves? If so, you guys can't fin surprise the next time a brand like Pleasures won't work with them. Burrow says rest in peace while selling them for 900. Damn.
But this is the thing though, like, all right, if we put our morals to the side, right?
Yeah.
Even if he was alive today, right? Let's say that his incident would have never happened. Would that still happen right there? Yeah, of course.
The resale part.
The resale part, yeah.
Yeah, the resale part will still happen. What makes it screwed up is, you know, his title to that picture.
I think it's the title, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, the title to that picture. If he would have never put that, then, you know, it would be all right. We're just talking about, damn, this guy got so many pairs. How did he get them? And this, that, and the third, right? We got to think about it, bro. A lot of these stores, when they have their own drops, they got a good amount, let's say 4,000 or 5,000 pairs. 50% of those pairs are going to be sold to resellers. Hands down. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I heard that too. I did hear about some possible backdooring and shit.
Incoming, Kari might be you got a lot to get off his chest. And I think, Kari, you said this. I'm going to say something that's going to sound crazy, but I'm going to be honest. And I haven't said it yet. I've been wanting to tweet about this, but I don't want it to be like a sign of disrespect. But to be honest, right? I'm not like, this shoe is cool, but it's not all that. The design itself, the shoe. It's not
I ain't
like
gonna lie, it's good, and of course, the situation and what happened brings it up. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm the one cutting toenail off now. Go ahead.
No, you good. I was letting you could talk. I'm just trying to say that, bro. I'm not going for the shoe, nor did I even think about going for the shoe. Like, it's cool, but it ain't all that to me. That's just me personally.
No, it ain't. I think the April's a way better shoe than this.
I do want the Aprils. I think that I don't know, the on the turf on the back and the swoosh, even the different perforations on the shoe. There's a lot of little extra add little details on this one. Definitely that add to it. The Aprils are good though.
I'm sure
the Aprils are good. I wish I would have got I should have got for retail the albino and Preto. I'm not 100%, but
I want to know how much he's selling it for. I really want to know how much
This
he's selling
one?
it for.
I mean, them shits is 600 at least, bro.
This almost seems reminiscent of the Kobe situation. Like loosely similar, but like, you know, upon passing or close to the passing, now people are using the name in order to price hike and
And my thing is, I don't listen. If you're gonna resell the shoe, okay, whatever. Like, okay, cool. Another thing I would say in this situation is, all right, you posted it, you see people's reaction, and you could be like, you know what? Yeah, that might be kind of fucked up, bro. Let me just at least take it off. I can just go ahead and take them off. I can take that tweet. I can delete the tweet. I can say, you know, my bad. You know what I mean? I get y'all.
Jump to 1,000.
Yeah. Hold on.
What's up?
That's the Kobe situation personified.
This is the image right here. Okay, he passed away on the 25th.
That's the 25th.
That shit. Whoop.
The dip right here is the selling of people just selling pairs like insane. And people bought pairs and the number dropped down and then they instantly shot them right back up.
Secret Fair said Ian offered a bulk deal, 50 pairs for 700 each on Twitter. 50 pairs is 700 each.
Tony, or whoever's controlling, go to like a Kobe pair. Yeah, just go to like a Kobe pair.
You want to see?
I remember I had Kobe ones in the cart the day before he passed. I was gonna buy him the hoop in. Literally the next day, thousands of dollars. Like,
yeah, I sold my Grinches for like 1,200.
So wait, because Kobe passed, what was it, 2019 now, or it was February?
No.
Or
2020.
Yeah.
2020. Okay, so he passed January 26, 2020.
January 26.
All right, because I'm gonna say these came out at the end of that year. So we need to just look at like what kind of shoe can we look at that kind of. These I think already came out after 2 in 2020, right? Let me see.
Yeah, because you gotta remember the shoe that dropped after his passing was the Grinches.
I'm trying to say
go to the original Grinches. Like you could truly any shoe before.
The only thing with the original Grinches that I worry about is that after they re-release, you know, the prices usually can go down and shit. But I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, but it should show just that day. Day specifically, it's gonna go up.
You're right.
2010 right there. You go to any shoe.
Okay, wait, what the fuck?
2022. That's 2022. I don't know.
That's just a random one.
Well, yeah, what the fuck?
Random.
All right, so here we go. All right, and you see that? You see it right? So right here, 700, 900,
$200.
$200 jump, which is about the same as this guy as a Sponto release. Hey, sneaker fetish. Let me know when you coming in, brother, because I got it the back end. I'm just looking. Just need to make sure you come in. I can catch you when you're in. Yeah.
Using somebody's that's about 200 right there. Yeah. Using somebody's death as a way to just push your resell-y, you know what I'm saying? It just, if this is the new theme, that's super sick. But if people consider sneakers to be art, you know, when artists pass away, is it any different?
Nah, what got me is this.
Yeah, no,
that's what got me.
Nasty. It's
nasty.
Like,
look, you could. So what you could do is either you could delete this, or delete this picture and put your picture up with you and him like together, like.
Yeah, that's put RIP.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I can but it's like, is this seems like fake love? Basically, is what I'm saying. And maybe we're reading into it too deep. I mean, obviously, a lot of us are seeing it the same exact way. It's almost like if you want to be really nasty with it, it's like, man, rest in peace, Sponto. Thanks for the motherfucking couple racks.
I mean, he ain't say it, but
I'm just saying, like, yeah. Or you know what you could do if you want to keep the picture? RIP Sponto, have one pair in hand and remove these in the back.
Yeah, just one pair. One pair.
Yeah. But you letting it be known, like, yeah, we up here eating.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, bro, You have had ample
Here
time.
it go.
If you have had ample time to just be like, yo, maybe that wasn't the best thing to say.
Yeah,
All right. Let me go ahead and like fix it up. I can delete this tweet. I don't have to let this tweet sit here. It's cool. Like, all right, my bad. You know, I was whatever. But to choose to then stand in it is like, okay, so you really don't give a fuck.
Bro is like
I've never met Ian before. I like from what I can remember. Maybe I have. Maybe I've run across him. I have not. So I can't really. Again, I don't just judge you being bad. You're evil just being off a reseller or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So I'm judging your character now, saying, okay, that was an interesting move, and you had a chance to be like, yo, my bad, but you decided to then stand in it, say, fuck it, I don't care what y'all saying. Yo, responso, we got pairs for sale, 50 pairs, 700 each. Let's get it. All right, word. Well, then that's how I kind of got to judge your character and how you maneuver and what you think of sneakers in general. Like, okay, cool. I see. All right, cool. Like that's how you living. All right.
Bro is like
I know how to gauge you.
Bro is like rest in peace, but thank you for dying and letting us make some money on the post-death resale market. So yeah. Salutes, Car, you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, you want to get something off your chest?
I'm gonna try to keep it light, man, because I know, being on Twitter, everybody, caps everything, shares everything. So I'm sure this is already going back to Ian, and somebody's like, yo, they talking about you on YouTube, and that Kari nigga came in. So I'm gonna try to keep it light. But
before you do that, these are all of our opinions. You feel free, Ian, or if you see this or watch this, that look, I don't even know who Ian is. I know the private select guys, the two guys. I don't know which one is which. They seem like they seem like cool people from my perspective. I never met them though, but I just think this was there's things I've done that people don't agree with me. That doesn't necessarily make me just instantly hate you. So if you're watching this, I think this was a bad call on my end. It is what it is. We do have 133 in the building. We have 62 likes. Let's get that out to 100 likes if we can.
Run it up.
And the floor is yours. The floor is yours, Kari. Go ahead.
No, I appreciate it, man. Now, I know these guys, man. My bad if I sound crazy. I'm sticking and moving. I'm going to homecoming for this Nike launch. But so long story short, I know these guys. So it's three of them that run private selection. So it's Larry, Scotty, and Ian. I know their whole story, man. I know their story. I'm not even going to get into all of that. I'm just going to stick to the post. So the post was some clown ass shit. Period. Like no matter how we dress it up. But if you follow him, and his name is Master Chef Ian, and the reason why people know his name is because Nike SB, if y'all remember a little while ago, that official Nike SB account called him out and was like, damn, imagine somebody named Master Chef Ian. Y'all remember when that happened? They like called him out.
Yeah, it was a Crenshaw, right?
Yeah, it was the Crenshaw. And they called him out because people got to understand, man, number one, because Ian's claim to fame is that he leaks everything. So he goes to Twitter and be like, first in-hand look of this shoe, that shoe, whatever. So brands don't like that shit. So a lot of people already didn't like what they did. But when it came to these, normally people are quiet about it. I'm typically not. So Ian and me have had multiple run-ins before. He didn't call me all types of bitches and all types of this. And I've said whatever I said about him. It is what it is. Because I just don't like the way that he rocks. I don't like his brand. I think he's super arrogant. I think he needs to sell his shoes and go away. Right. So I think that but the thing about Ian is that any attention for him is good attention. Right. And when you have people, and so to y'all's main topic, about who ruined the culture out here. Right. To me, I don't even think it was YouTubers in particular. I think that it was this emergence of resellers that want to be more famous than rich. And they do some clown ass shit these days to try to get famous and rich at the same time. So they're finessing everybody. So now you have this weird ass, nobody knows whether you're coming or going no more. So nobody knows how to, delineate, a Bull's content or Tony's content or even Kari's content and my little piece of it, anybody's content versus the resale shit that's out there, because clout is a drug. And so I think Ian is just addicted off the shit, period.
Let me ask you a question, Kari. Let me just ask you a quick question because you make a point, but I do want to ask because being in this for 10 years, so long now, what do you think is different from the people like this now, these type of resellers, than the ones back when it was the 15-year-old kid with the 100 shoes behind his back?
Yeah, they grew up, man.
So it's the same shit, you feel like? It's nothing really different? No.
it was so the 15-year-old kid, you said they got the shoes under his bed. You mean the reseller?
No, the reseller. The reseller, the shoe that got the shoe to the ear, and he's like in the driveway with the fucking shoes piled up on his driveway wall and shit, like or that, like, and it's all the same Jordan 1 or whatever the fuck. Even like Benjamin Kicks, like those, like, because he was doing that years back as well. Do you feel like that's the same? Are we dealing with this? Is this the same shit, or you feel like it's gotten worse?
It's got a lot worse, man. It's got a lot worse because back in the day, this resale shit used to be a lot more taboo. Like replicas, a lot of shit used to be very taboo back in the day. But the bigger it got, the more accepted it got, the louder people got, because people are always looking for a leader out here, right? So like, and I'm gonna tell you, like, this is why I always tell 2Js, I tell JC like all the time, you really shifted this shit single-handedly, because up until him, like, content really was still what it was. Like, that was like y'all's era, like this peak era of like just enjoying and vlogging and enjoying the shoes for what they were. That shit shifted with 2Js, right? And at the same time, the viewing audience also grew up. Now these kids not 12, 13 no more, looking up to their idols. See, content used to be about watching people and just admiring what they did. But when 2Js did, he actually told people, yo, I'm gonna help you get it too. So now it's not just about watching people anymore, but it's about, yo, let me show you how to get it. Let me show you how to make money. Y'all know you ain't gotta just look at these other people enjoying these shoes. You can get the shoe now. I'm gonna help you get it. And thanks to him and how big he blew up, as fast as he blew up, all this new generation came in and was like, well, shit, I don't have to just watch y'all no more. I can get in on the action too. So that empowerment, I think, is what shifted things. So now everybody feels empowered. But with that empowerment comes a lot more clout chasing. COVID happened. All these COVID babies came into sneakers that didn't know shit about sneakers before 2020, right? But because they blew up, those are the new role models. Those are the new idols. So I think it's different.
Yo, you made a fucking amazing point that and it's not to toot our own horns, and Omar, we definitely want to hear your thoughts on it. But like coming in, when me and Bull came in, when we came in, it was the Bostic. The Bostic was the guy, the DJ Dells, the Bostic, Yo Antes, tons of people that had these crazy collections.
Sneak geeks.
Yeah, sneak geeks. We went to the sneaker con, and Bostic had his fucking table with all his masterpieces there, and it's like we came in, and I came in like, yo, I want a collection like them. I want to get a collection like them. I started doing that. Bull had already kind of been in the game. We both got our collection, and we were the newer, fresh generation and breath of fresh air and all that. And then we brought into that with the vlogging aspect and kind of showed, like you said, Carl, we showed you how to get a collection in a way, like what it took for us to get a collection, whether it was going to the mall or going here. We showed that aspect. And I remember the first time I met 2Js, and I want to say that the first time I met 2Js was the first time one of the first times he came to SneakerCon. The person that actually brought him was Blake Wynn. It was Fort Lauderdale SneakerCon, like 2016 or some shit. And he came in, he was vlogging. Blake Wynn was popping. Blake Wynn was the man at the time, and especially from the younger cats. And then 2Js came through. I think spent like 100 racks or some shit at SneakerCon before the show even started. And Blake Wynn actually has the vlog of that. And that was the start of his shit. Then he came in and he brought the whole aspect of the reseller side. And it was new, it was different. And he pretty much was a vlogger of reselling, showing you how to do that. And I think like he really did birth all these other people, bro. Like the Common Hypes, any other channel that's doing that, Private Select, like they can, it is what it is. The granddaddy is 2Js. The difference is though is like we said, when you breed a new entity, not everybody's gonna follow suit of what the original person does, and then you're gonna have some bad apples. So even with us, there's gonna be some bad apples. So what I'm saying is, believe it or not, 2Js, he got a lot of flashy shit. You know what I'm saying? He's really show his success and things he got. But there's gonna be certain people that are gonna come in that are gonna even take it a step further and do other shit. Not everybody's gonna follow line or follow suit, like the gatekeeping type of aspect. And is this gotten so crazy and out of hand now that you run into a situation where people probably don't give a fuck. I feel like when it comes to content creation, it's always been that moment where people like get too much invested into it that they kind of lose sight of what they're doing. Like hence like a Logan Paul with the Suicide Force. He was so capsulated in making content that he thought that was good content, and it was like, bro, you went too far. So
let me say this to Kari's point, because and man, the Basement of the J's and DJ Dells, them stupid throwback names. Yeah. But let me say this to your point though, Kari. There's always been resellers. I remember being in early high school, middle school, like this is like 2010 times. ATF, Nike Talk, going on the forums, going on Craigslist, just meeting up guys or whatever the case may be. There have always been resellers. So to be honest with you, to me, it's not about the resellers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just because they've always existed in any area of things that have hype, resellers will always exist. But the only difference is now somebody legitimately has like their camera on, recording the stuff, and now they're making this thing popular. Does that make sense?
Nah, yeah.
That's why I was saying like resellers these days want to be more famous than rich, because you didn't have that all the time. Like back in it, to your point, resellers used to get in. Look, man, I'm from the over 30 crowd. The resellers I knew, they moved like the dope boys. A lot of people came from being dope boys into sneaker reselling because it was legit. So they knew how to move in the shadows. They got in, got their money, and got out. They moved in silence. But now when they realize, damn, I can get ads, I can get YouTube money off this shit,
right?
And then sell sneakers that I'm selling to you and get money off that shit.
Yeah.
Then short form video came and they blew up with that, with the eBay authentication. And SneakerCon had to shut that shit down because they was getting millions of views off of that shit. It's a drug, man. And some people they just
all right. So let me speak a little bit on the reseller perspective of it, right? When I show 50 pairs of whatever behind me, it also strives up sales for that reseller as well. So you got to think about it like, oh, okay, this person, he has this pair. I'm asking him if he has this size. You know what I mean? Like, also you're getting clout or recognition of it, right? Putting it on a thumbnail, putting on whatever it is to attract people to watch your shit. And then that, by them watching it, could strive a sale or two. And I think I'm speaking of how I do it, right? If I show you 50 pairs behind me and I'm talking about this one particular sneaker, there's a possibility I'm going to get 10 to 20 DMs asking me if I have their size or the size they're looking for. So
cross promotion.
Keep it 100. Is the sale the end goal, or is the likes, views, clicks the end goal? Because I think
for me both
numbers.
For me both. Because I like creating the content, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm sitting here on my computer editing this video for 3 to 4 hours.
Let me just show y'all this real quick. And in those shots of this guy, I've seen some of this in the past. But we talked about reselling. I don't know if you know about this, Omar, but we have guys that are now showing you how to bot the site.
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah.
So like that's how further it's gotten now. Like motherfuckers is showing you how to do this. Like. This is checkouts. He got him in the bottom. Checkouts 13. My man's out here.
Because look what's happening with botters now. Their stuff is not selling at high prices right now, so it makes no sense for them to bot as much. So they're like, okay, cool, I'll share my information now. But back in the days in the pandemic time, they weren't sharing that information. A lot of those guys were keeping them to themselves.
But
trying to find how to bot video in 2020. You won't find it.
This is what I mean by is the resale, the actual sale of the thing, is that the money maker for them, or is it more so the content? Because I believe for a lot of them, they've realized that it's probably easier to do the content. It's probably better for me in the long run to do the content. And at the end of the day, when I walk out my house or when I say my name rings bells. And this gives me this bigger boost than just having shoes. Because having a plethora of shoes doesn't matter if nobody sees it, right? You could be the biggest. And that's what I'm saying about like back when I was, buying shoes, going on Craigslist, meeting dudes in like IHOP parking lots and stuff like that. It's
the good old days.
The good old days, for real. This was even before the police station. That was crazy. But like this person that I met up, they might have had a trunk full of shoes. And they might have had at their home 2 closets full, 3 rooms full of just sneakers, right? But if nobody sees that, nobody cares about you, right? But now that person realizes, oh snap, I could get more notoriety, fame, and ultimately I can charge higher prices on this when I become the exclusive supplier of Quavo, when I become the exclusive supplier of Yachty, or whatever the case may be. But the only way for people to know that I have this is if I take a bunch of pictures and I put it online, if I make a bunch of TikToks and I put them online. So that's why I still lean towards the idea like, man, content creator, you still would have had your regular job at UPS stealing boxes and you would have just been collecting the shoes, and then when somebody hits you up, you would have been, selling the shoes off. But because now that you put it online, it's a whole different ball game.
And let me throw something else at you too, right? Because, and to your point, I do think that at this point there's been a shift, and it is leaning more towards wanting that fame and that notoriety now, because what you notice these guys do, and I saw Kama Hype do this, is when COVID started slowing down, when that money started slowing down, they needed a way to make more money. So what they ended up doing was establishing these quote unquote communities, opening up Discord, selling merch. And so you need that clout and that notoriety so that when your sales are slowing down on your sneakers, you still have money coming in. Because I talked to Yamo about this. Yamo is one of the owners of Comment Hype. I talked to him about this a little bit because they have two Discords. One is free, one is paid. So the paid one, obviously, you get more info and all this stuff, which that's all. That Discord shit is a whole other conversation for another day. But but that's what they're doing now. So these guys now, if you notice, Private Selection got a Discord in-house merch. Common Heist got a Discord making in-house merch. So when them sneaker sales are slowing down, they still have 10,000, how many, 20,000, how many people. If you're paying $5 a month, 10, 30, $50 a month, these guys are charging, multiplied by 10,000 people, you still cashing out every month and you ain't sold one shoe. So you gotta have fame and you gotta have that clout to offset when your sales are down for sneakers to still bring that bread in.
And I don't know what it is for necessarily for Common Hype, but I do know for a store in Atlanta, I do know that even 2J's too. A lot of the stuff too is that a lot of that shit be consignment. It don't even be their own inventory. So you can get away. So you can get away with a lot of that as well, where you're not necessarily having to buy in. So like you said, Kari, I could start off trying to get my name up where I gotta buy my inventory and sell it. But then when you get to a big point like a 2J's, you got people coming to you to sell sneakers for them. So I don't even need to buy shit no more. I can literally just put it in my room. I mean, in my
like a Go and Stock X
in my store, and I don't have to cut. I don't have to spend no money, and I'm making 10, 20, whatever percentage, 30% off of your shit, where I don't have to even spend money no more. As long as my name gets big, people gonna keep going to me. Like
I'm
that.
Good, 100%.
So, and that's
taking pictures with somebody else's stuff and making it seem like it's your own that's a crazy concept, but
that's the Ben Kick strategy. When I went to SneakerCon in 2017, I want to say, and Ben Kicks was there, and it was sending some of his family. I went down there. I had like $7,000 at the time. I vlogged about it. I pulled up on him. I said, "Yo, what can I get for this?" He looked me straight in my face and was like, "Dog, I ain't gonna cap to you, not much, because I really can't move my prices because all this shit is consigned, man. I just got on the table just for looks." Dead ass, hand to the sky. That's what Ben Kicks told me one-on-one, and I was like, "Damn, I respect it." But yeah. And then he took all them shits and took them right over to 2J's and dropped them off with him.
I've ran into that so many times where you go there, you trying to make a deal with a store owner, but you can't because it's not their shoe. Like, hold on, let me call this guy, and then I can't do it. Salute. Here we go. Salute to Halston, right?
He hates y'all. He watched Tony because without being a dad. Y'all fact the game up. I will still get ready to buy this playoff with second though.
Salute to Halston. I hate y'all. Watch Tony D because Bull out being a dad. Y'all fucked the game up. I'm gonna still get ready to buy those playoff ace though. Salutes. Yeah, I got those. I got those. Bull, did you have anything to say? You've been listening, so.
No, I mean, really listen to it, break it down, and even seeing like Baller Boy. I think Baller Boy has been in one of my live chats before, so there's no like shots at him, but like just looking at the evolution of and really talking earlier about the Jumpman Bossa, because when I'm getting into sneaker YouTube, it's Sneak Geeks, because Sneak Geeks is the first video I ever watched because I was looking for the half cents, the pennies, and I wanted the pennies, and I was like, I had my job at the Y, and I'm trying to figure out, I don't want to spend my money on them, and then I just started making my own videos. But it makes sense that if you came up and your first introduction to sneaker, like YouTube or whatever the case may be, was a Common Hype or was like a Cam's Case or whatever the case may be, when you first got into, you saw reselling is a thing. Reselling is, oh, these guys are just getting money. This guy just sets up a camera behind himself and try to finesse a price off of here and there. So that kind of makes sense, where my inspiration for YouTube was a Jumpman Bostic or something like that, Basement of the J or something like that. Someone else's inspiration to get into it might be to make money, like a like a Common Hyper or whoever the case may be. But I guess, and it's really all this sparks off of that tweet. Sometimes it can get to a point where like you said, Sony, it can be blinding. The light, like the engagement, the likes, the comments, the views, the conversation about what I'm doing. If I do this, this is gonna happen. And some people just take it to a definitely different level, and that's kind of what happened with this. So,
Kari, Omar here made a video a week or two ago, and we reacted to it last week. And it's been some shared sentiment of like what me and you have talked about on Twitter, what you have talked about on Twitter, and I wanted to have him come on and like talk about it, because one, I want to learn where it happened, and then like what we think could change to fix things in a way, even though it may not be fixable. But basically, what Omar said, and Omar, you can fill in the gaps where I might miss something, but we started off where Bull said. We came in on that. And I feel like maybe me and Bull got blinded, being YouTubers, chasing the views, chasing the hype, and pushing out the hype and view content, which then could have left, our bet, how the guy did the Sponto, rest in peace. We could have probably been where we was coming in showing, Adidas, Reebok, Jordan, Nike, showing a little bit of everything. But then we saw that one thing was catering more and giving out more views, so we continued to push that. We fed that monster, as you once said, Kari, and by us feeding that monster, then we also had, made a shift in people's, liking for certain shoes to be only on the hype end, and then that led into these resellers then jumping on and, eating off of that part. Go ahead, Bull. And then Omar.
I'm gonna quickly say this too, because Kari mentioned it. The acceptance of some things is interesting to me, because back way when, no fakes are allowed. All right, fuck fakes, fuck resellers. That was it. We not doing fakes, we not doing resellers. Okay, I remember, and I say, even when me and Tony, if you reviewed a shoe that wasn't yours, that's corny.
Yeah.
Off rip. That's not even your shoe, dog. That's not even your shoe.
Yeah.
We don't care. We don't want to see that. We just want to see on field what you. I even remember turning down getting the shoe, because I was like, well, technically it's not really gonna be my shoe if you want it back. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really wear that. So whatever. But what I'm saying is interesting to see the acceptance of things where now reps come in, bro. The amount of times where I turn on like Instagram, I forgot who it is, but it's this one video on Instagram where a dude is in a whole bunch of pairs of 4s. All of them shits is fake. Every pair is fake.
Yep, I know you're talking about.
All of them are fake, and it's like a million likes. I'm like, people have no idea what's happening.
Disclaimer. We don't have an issue with people that buy fakes and do what they do with fakes. We don't have no issue with you. Bull is just showing you the difference of how times have changed. That's all it is. So,
listen, man, I'm not telling you what to wear. If you wear, if you want to, if you want to go around and have a, if you want to have a collection of the across the waters, that's perfectly fine. That's on you.
But I will say to back what Bull said also, there were times when we were on these shopping whatever, where Bull and I'd be like, bro, I gotta buy something for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like that. Nowadays you can go to the store and just hold up a shoe and point to it, and that's it. And that's like, oh, that's dope. Thanks for showing it to me. But if we would have did some shit like that, then it'd be like, bro, you up here clickbaiting. That's not even your shoe. Like it's different now. It's different now.
Well, now you got people doing the reviews at the goddamn store.
Exactly. Omar, fill in where I left. Anything you want to throw in, and then Carl, you could chime in. Tops, everybody, because that's the topic. We're at the topic now. The story about what ruined it. Go ahead.
So let me preface this. One, I don't want. Well, there are some people that I will knock. I have no problem with knocking people in this conversation, but I'm not new to content creation. My brother and my friends adjacent have been doing content creation for a long time. I've been watching YouTube for a long time.
This is a big guy. I don't know. This guy he's really a big person.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna blow
Omar.
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna blow his spot. Like he's trying to be cool and chill. Because we did talk a little bit last time, but this is a guy this guy's a mastermind, really low key. And like maybe y'all know, and if y'all got young and kids too that watch the content that he's helped make, this man got reach, bro. So
relax.
And Omar, when we linked, you never really told. I didn't know you watched me or nothing. You was just like playing it cool. I didn't know, like you didn't say, "Yo, what's up, Tony?" or nothing to me, man. So
it's your job, man. I don't harass the UPS man.
I feel you. But it was, but you was cool meeting you though. Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate it. But so, I've been watching people do stuff for a long time, and we do a podcast, and every podcast we have what we call the hot take of the week. And so one of my hot takes of the week was that content creation has ruined just everything, to be honest with you, just everything, the enjoyment of everything. And partially that's because of just the idea of influence. No longer can you have individuality, your influence to be everybody else and do what everybody else is doing, replicate that, copy this, because somebody said that this is don't
no, I'm just showing your channel. I'm just got your channel.
This is this channel. This is this channel.
Yeah.
But so on a smaller scale, or on a massive scale, because everything has become so copycat, like Bull has been saying, like Tony's been saying. When we were doing it, when we were watching content, when we were doing this, it was displaying individuality. It was the basement of the J's. All Jumpman Boston ever had was Jordans, right? That's all he had. If New Balances were hype at the time, which they definitely weren't, if Reebok were hype at the time, which they definitely weren't, if Nikes were hype at the time, it did not matter, because he had what he liked, and that's all he ever pushed, right? But now we're seeing people see that there's serious money into it. So now it's a replication of what's worked in the past in order to get to whatever future goal it is. Content creation is the new way to get out of the hood. I've heard people tell people, yo, I bought my son a $10,000 PC because he wants the game, et cetera, et cetera. Like, people are using content creation to get out of the hood. So it's a way of influencing everybody, and I think that it's gone for the worst, to be honest with you, as opposed to the good. It's no longer about the passion. Some people
it's gone.
Passion, but it's no longer for the passion.
Yeah.
He's right. Y'all remember when SneakerCon? Y'all remember when they used to give out trophies at SneakerCon for the best collection,
the best table?
Back in the
Yeah. Even the customs. Remember the custom? They had custom. The custom wars, like 5 different customizers would come in, and they would award the winner of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All that shit gone.
Yeah.
There's low key sneaker events still doing that.
What
out awards and stuff.
What you're saying, Omar, like what YouTube has became is the new finesse. Remember, everybody was doing the swiping cards back in the day in the hood, or hey, I got you on them tax returns, or I can get you that COVID check. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a finesse, but it's a legal one. So it's like, oh shit, like I can go on YouTube and make content and get paid, and shit, it don't even have to be real.
Yeah.
It can be fake.
Yeah.
And fake content's been around for a long time. Don't get me wrong. The fake gold digger prank's been around, but it's like now everybody, like you, I think Kari said that at first there has to be more. There can't be more chiefs than Indians. But now it's like everybody wants to be a chief. Everybody wants to be the creator now because they know they can make the money. Not to say you shouldn't strive for what you want, but the thing is like you said, everybody now knows that they can get in on it.
And go ahead, Kari. I'll let you speak before I reiterate.
No, just real quick. I was just gonna say that it goes back to the point of needing a leader, right? Because if you look at it, there's been a person that I can personally pinpoint that to me shifted things. And so when it came to replicas, I'm gonna call him out. MK the Truth was one of the first people I said, because of course we had like your super duper Rupas and we had guys like that, but that was like hood content, you know what I'm saying? But like we had somebody that came out the gate, he was well spoken and he was very, very IDGAF about the content that he made. And to me, MK, even though the nigga made a video bashing me because I got burned with the yellow toes, them shits was fakes, and he called me Homer Simpson and Mike the Compass out on a video about them fucking yellow toes. Those are the bane of my existence. But MK was one of the first people that came out and was like, I like fakes. Fuck what y'all talking about. This is what it is. And a bunch of people,
might have cut out a little bit.
Your car, you cut out. We don't know.
Driving through a tunnel.
Yeah.
But I'll say on top of him, yeah. In every single movement, there are the chiefs. I people that I know are in the 2K community. So Joe Knows was one of the first people, or one of the more notable names to do the build videos, best build videos. And for those that don't know, in 2K you can create a player and they have
Omar,
an optimal.
Quick question, because you, like you said, and I know you are well versed in that community as well. Can we say that Chris Move is the Jumpman Bostic?
Chris Move is probably, to me at least, he's definitely the Jumpman Bostic.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the goal.
His my player in 2K was like a 6-foot guard, and he did whatever he wanted to do. But then there came a group of people who, hey, this is the best build. This is the one that's gonna get you the most wins. It's cracking the 2K system. It's the most glitchy. It's et cetera, et cetera. So then you have a collection of other content creators. Hey, the cool thing to do is have a bunch of wins. The best way to get wins is to do this glitchy build. And the reason why I'm doing this glitchy build is so I can create content. And now you have at 2K24, 2K23, whatever the case may be, you have a bunch of kids. They don't even strive to have creativity in their build. They're just copying what Joe Knows does. They don't strive to have creativity in whatever phone they have.
Damn, that's a good analogy.
And whatever camera they have.
Yeah.
And whatever clothes they wear. And whatever car they cop. You know what I'm saying? There's no creativity in that. The first thing they'll do is, hey, I need glasses. Let me see what this rapper has as far as glasses. Let me see what this review for glasses is. I want cologne. Let me see what content creator is wearing this cologne. Let me see what et cetera, et cetera. The 2K doesn't even have to be out before people look for builds. It's crazy.
So basically, the way you're kind of breaking it down.
Wait, Tony, let me cut you off real quick too. Let me just mention Call of Duty with metas and shit. Like it's not like, oh, I like the 74U, so I'm gonna use the 74U. It's no, the MP5 kills the fastest every time. Headshot multiplier. The MP5 and this gun are the best guns, so use those guns, and that's it. That's all you see.
I feel like
wait, Tony.
Damn, Tech 56.
When we were growing up playing Call of Duty, there were dudes that used to rush, use knives only, pistols only, use a gun that was trash. The KD did not matter. Right?
The gun didn't matter. The gun didn't matter. The gun was based upon your personal preference, not based upon like.
Or if it was just broken.
There was no stats or nothing really like that. But what you were saying though, when I think about it from sneaker side and basketball side, you come in, Chris Move is the Jumpman Bostic, and I look at someone like me and Bull as the Cash Nasty LSKs. Like we came around that time when things were starting to finally blow up, because you got to think about it, like Cash, LSK, Jezzer, all them, they were like the first one, like content creators that were getting like getting notarized by NBA 2K, whereas like we were getting notarized by Jordan and Nike. They were actually flying us out to do shit. Then you get to the resale side, where they get that, what we could call exploiting. Now you talking about, Omar, you talking about people that pretty much exploit the game in a way like, this gets you the speed dribbles and all the, you wear these shoes, this is like a glitch that's going on, instant green beans and all that shit. Like, so now it's like that type of thing. Now, I would like to hear it, because I'm not a guy, I never want to make it seem like I'm sugarcoating. I never want to make it seem like I'm trying to hide another individual, but I would say is, then, with that being said, from Kari and Omar, and Kari, you kind of blanked out. So if you want to finish what you were saying, you can do that too. But where do you feel like then? Of course, Kais brought in the shift, because Kais did bring a shift in, and I know he's a friend of mine, but I don't ever want to make it seem like you can't talk your shit about him because maybe you don't see eye to eye. Like, it's free reign for everybody. He brought in the hype side, definitely.
Hype beast vlog, because I told him even before that in the beginning that was corny. But.
And Omar, you got him on that thumbnail, and you got Harrison on there too. So let's get to it. Hit that like button. Kari, finish up where you were at, because you was making good points.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I had a call that came in. My bad. I'm doing this from my phone,
good.
but
But I was saying though, like just to wrap up my previous point, like MK came in because he was a leader, you know, and really blew up. And then there were other people that kind of came behind that. And now even the media outlets that are supposed to, you know, be presenting us, you know, as credible resources are sharing, you know, pictures of replicas now. So it's everywhere. It just got accepted and blew up from there. But to your point about Kaisto, man, like, and let me also preface this by saying, like, I'm not mad at Kais. Kais has his place. Y'all know I've had my run-ins with Kais before. Kais, damn, I feel like I gotta have run-ins with every fucking body. Anyway, but what Kais did, which was actually pretty genius, what he did was he brought in a new audience that was watching like certain types of.
Oh shit, you there?
You got another phone call, man.
Damn, man. Guy. Yeah, he said he got an event. Well,
Okay,
well, I will say that he probably was gonna say he brought in a new type of audience, but he also brought in my opinion, the vlog format for the sneaker side. It wasn't as many.
I feel like he created that buzz, that vlog format. You know,
vlogging was already going on.
Job on it.
Yeah, vlogging was already going on with Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat was popping at this time. He brought that aspect to the sneaker world where you can film the voyage. But go ahead, Omar. When Kari comes back, we'll let him finish again.
I'll say this,
because you said you watched them too. You said you used to watch them.
Yeah. I used to watch Kais Omar, and man, we share a name. So let me say this. I think there's a concept or a talking point of culture that needs to be addressed. Culturally speaking,
here comes the money.
Here we go.
There you go, right
Here
there.
we go. Salute to Papa Q for the membership.
Yeah, culturally speaking, sneakers have always been a part of my life, my culture, like looking fly, all that stuff, being a part of my culture, Black African American man. So my earliest memories of buying sneakers is like when the Answer 4s came out. And also this was around the same time as like Nelly dropping Air Force Ones. And, you know, you're trying to decipher between the two. Somehow my dad was able to get both of them for me. But this is when, like, I'm talking about the early 2000s. I was born in 96, so I'm young. But sneakers have always been in my life, right? I don't necessarily want to say this specifically about Kais Omar, but I'm going to say it about Kais Omar. People like him, to me, seem to have gotten into sneakers late. And then also, on top of that, got into YouTube at the same time and saw that there was a way that I can make myself more popular, more famous, more X, Y, and Z by taking the funds that I have and buying sneakers, displaying those sneakers to a mass audience, and then it'll build some sort of cachet about my name and who I am and et cetera, et cetera. I think he started, like you said, the hype movement. And that became a instance of if you could afford the most expensive things, then you were the most popular. Now, that's always kind of persisted a little bit in our day-to-day life, but this took it to a whole nother level. It didn't help that Kanye and other rap artists were pushing like designer at this point in time, because I also believe that's when like the designer shift really happened. Kanye started rocking Givenchy with the big dogs on it and stuff like that, and that's when things really went to the moon. If my timeline is off, somebody step in and correct me. But that's when I feel like he inserted himself and was like, hey, I have this abundance of money, wherever he got it from. And then I'm going to use that abundance of money to buy things, put myself near things, take pictures with things. My friends, they're also doing the same things or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to make it look like, hey, unless you can have this stature of sneaker, then, you know, then you're not a part of this upper echelon. If you can't get here, you're not here. Because from what I remember, from my perspective, from other people, I talking to Snipe about this, hearing Bull's story about this, we were just like, you know, young Black kids. Our mom probably had like $100 limit on sneakers every school year. You probably only got one sneaker for the school year. And you were just trying to make it work. You were trading shoes, cutting grass, doing whatever you did just to try to hustle up, working at the Y, whatever the case may be. But this turn came with people injecting money into this. And honestly, couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up. I knew I couldn't
Yeah.
keep up. I couldn't afford to get Supreme. I couldn't afford to get the newest Jordans after resale or whatever the case may be. I knew I couldn't keep up. So I think that's where Kais Omar took things to a different level. It's just honestly the injection of money, and that comes with a lot of things. Real estate. We can go back to 2K even. If you could afford the most VC from jump, hey, he was gonna have the best player. So and guess what?
So I'll say this from my perspective, my opinion, and just knowing Kais. So Kais has been doing YouTube since 2007.
Yep.
2007, and he was doing a lot of it on Kais Omar, which he is mainly like skit channel, like a skits, only skits, skits. And I can't remember the first video he did on Crew TV, but I'm gonna look it up. But from what I know, and what I've at least been told from him, Kais didn't necessarily come in this with money as much as people may see it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when he's from the Bay Area. When he came to LA, he was in an apartment that he rented with another like roommate or some shit like that. I think at one point though he was a roommate of FouseyTube, and Fousey was popping. So he's been around people that know YouTube. Like that's definitely for sure. He's been around that culture of this YouTubers. Now, who knows? Obviously, like you said, let me look it up. 11 years ago, his first ever video was Crew Kicks #1 11 years ago, and it was his Kais Omar's shoe collection. And you can actually look up some of the old videos. You can kind of see, like I'm saying, he didn't have in the very beginning, he was not just coming into the gate spending crazy money on that. But what I do believe is that he did probably make that push and bought a Supreme or showed some crazy shoe, saw that it was something, and then just continued to add on to it. And then the money came in with the YouTube, and he saw the more I put in, the more crazy shit I buy, the more I'm getting back in revenue. And that led to what you're saying. Now, what I will say though, so me personally, as far as Kais, I don't think he came in with this a lump sum of money and then did that. I think it developed with the money he was making over time from the views. But I will say that he did still create what you said he created. Reason why is because, and I hate to bring the guy up, but we got to call it down the middle. He featured Blake Linder on the channel, and Blake Linder, his dad's a fucking #1 surgeon in LA. He has hella money. Blake Wynn was another young guy coming up whose family owns the Wynn hotels. And these were two young cats that came into the game who were damn near had millionaires, family of millionaires. And when Blake Linder, like what happened was Kais did a sneaker collection video of Blake Linder where he went to his house, and Blake Linder had, Red October Yeezys, every fucking crazy shoe imaginable, right? And Kais, I think he gave Kais a pair of Red Octobers, and Kais shouted his channel out, and then Blake Linder, blew up after that. And why did Blake Linder blow up, Omar? Because he had all the crazy shoes with all the crazy money. Shoes, yeah. Supreme collab. He bought every single fucking crazy thing there was. And I feel like Kais birthed that. But Kais started it to where if you had some money, you could pretty much buy your way in with the crazy collection into the YouTube fame. But it was mainly the younger
card community,
the younger audience.
Yeah,
it comes with a lot of people.
I think every community suffers from this to an extent. If you are a part of the tech community, I look back at like how Marquez Brownlee started off in the tech community. He was doing like Windows tutorials on, how to get your settings right or whatever. He didn't have a small amount of money. Then what was it? Unbox Therapy.
Yeah.
Unbox Therapy starts doing, these are the 12 colors that you can get your iPhone in. How do y'all think there's two ways to get 12 colors of iPhones? You're either about to spend all that money to get all 12 colors, or you're gonna do it in a fake, we're gonna show off fake colors or fake iPhones or whatever, the decoys or whatever the case may be. But so long story, there's the injection is in there. Same thing with 2K, all that. But the time that you're talking about, Tony, is still around the time when people like Jumpman Bostic are still showing their collections. DJ Dells are still showing their collections and talking about things that they like.
Yes.
However, I don't want to say there was definitely a transition culturally, because again, all this relates to Kanye somehow.
Yeah, well, yeah. Somebody. Well, first of all, somebody said the Kanye thing boosted his channel. But what you were about to say, in a simple way to say it, and you can still say it, but I just want to help you. Hype Beast was lame before Kais came. Hype Beast was cool. Kais made Hype Beast cool, and that was what he's always said that. There you go. That's what you're trying to say, Omar, right?
Yeah, say it without saying it.
say it without saying it.
Kais was taboo. Hype Beast was taboo. Like
when we talk about leaders, Kais was the Hype Beast leader in this situation.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah. He was.
And again, I think that some of this is off the backs of Kanye. So I do not want to have him not be a part of this conversation, because Kanye's music wasn't for everybody before this as well. But around, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus, around that time frame, it switched. But yeah, so the Hype Beast definitely made it cool, and Hype Beasting was not cool. Having just whatever's new and only keeping whatever new wasn't cool. Not wearing your shoes, that was never cool. Like, not wearing your shoes was the strangest phenomenon in the world to me when I found out people didn't wear their shoes. So again, these are all the things that are pushed.
That sneaker.
Yeah, that was never like. Again, these things have been pushed at this time, and I think Kais Omar, along with some other creators who I think at this point in time now probably don't even make sneaker content anymore.
The Hype Beast, the creators, the people that came in during that time, a majority of them, that specific time, just did not stay along like it did. Like Kais is probably the only one.
And I will say the other help that they had was the fact that they knew content creation from probably from a money aspect, or what makes good videos. Because I don't know if y'all remember the videos that we used to watch. Jumpman Bostic, he had terrible titles, terrible thumbnails.
Oh yeah,
terrible editing.
He just had that one cool transition. They're going.
Yeah, we just watched the whole thing because this is an interesting Jordan that this man loves, and he's passionate, and he's passionately talking about things that he's passionate about.
Yeah, he's giving the history of it.
Yeah. So, but these other guys, I mean, it was all about audience retention and click-through rates and all this stuff, paired with, hey, I have something that you won't be able to afford. And that also gets into how fakes become popular too. When people have stuff that people can't afford, people want to go to whatever links they can to get that thing. That's why women get BBLs. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
And then let's say, for instance, and then it gets popular. Then it gets justified. I'm not saying it's like a problem per se. I'm just saying when I came in, brother, the fakes was not the move. Even when we did the comparisons and shit on the fakes, it was killing us for that.
Yeah, I remember.
But now it's like, yo, this whole channel is dedicated to this stuff. It's interesting.
You can even have it. You can even have a channel. That's another thing.
Exactly. Yeah, people would clap. People would clap you.
You get your channel
just for talking about it. So it's interesting that the longer we go on, we start from the passion, the Jumpman Bostic, then we get introduced to something else. This other thing gets injected in, okay? You know what I mean? Like, this other thing comes in that wasn't really a good thing, was not liked, was not a positive, this negative thing. Now the negative thing is popular. And let's just say Hype Beast. People didn't like Hype Beast. Okay, now Hype Beasting is popular. Spend a whole bunch of money on shoes is popular. Cool. Next thing, resellers. We don't like resellers, but resellers is making money. New people jump in with the resellers. This used to be a negative thing. Now it's a, yo, we getting money. I'm going to show you how to get money. I'm going to show you. Just watch my channel. We go flip these, da-da-da. Okay, cool. Now that's the thing. Fakes was not cool. Nah. Now stuff is so expensive. Why are you buying the real thing? You might as well just go ahead and buy the fakes from across the water. This is why. This is how close they are. They're this close. Come on. Just come on through. All right. Fakes used to be a negative. Some people definitely still negative. You know what I mean? Not everybody's trying to wear them, but it's more accepted. So it's kind of like it's definitely a timeline of things. And it's weird. Again, either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, bro.
And it's funny because, Omar said it earlier, and I really look at it now. I feel like the 2K community and the sneaker community have went through the same phases as like it's parallel. Because even look at it from my perspective for like I said again, Cash Nasty. Now they get bigger numbers than us. Definitely different there. But you look at Cash, you look at LSK, you look at Jezza, you look at me, you look at Bull, and you look at those people that came up in that time frame. We kind of like we're not like falling off, but we are like the older guys now. When like really the Jumpman Bostic and Chris Smooth was even older than us. you look at the newer people now who are killing it, like the stores and the resellers, and like you said again, from the aspect of like people who want 2K content are not watching cashless much. They're gonna watch the guy that's showing you the best speed boost and all that type of shit. Like that's what motherfuckers are watching now. So it's just kind of crazy looking at how parallel those type of contents, the content is for the most part.
And I do want to say this. I don't even necessarily, because I mentioned Tony in there, and there's a tweet that I want to talk about that I quote tweeted you, something that you said about the sneaker events. But
yeah,
I mentioned Tony in there. I think I mentioned Bull in the video. I can go ahead and lump like Snipe in there too. I don't necessarily even blame like you guys for it specifically. I know the names that I want to blame. But the only
call him out.
The reason why Kai Somar's at the top of the list for me, but the reason why is because if I listen to your story, if I know some of the cultural significance and the backgrounding of that stuff like that, and I also know what content creation became, like low key, you're a young man doing this because you're passionate about this and you found a way to sustain yourself, by doing something that you loved. And that's something that, like, everybody tells you that you can't do. Everybody tells you that you can't. Doing what you love isn't going to make you, especially as a young black man, you're not going to be able to make a living. Because 9 times out of 10, that's playing ball, that's rapping, and it's playing ball and it's rapping, some sort of that. But we also happen to like sneakers. And because you guys found a way to make a living, family, career, all this stuff based off of that within itself is commendable. Now, what that means is over time, though, you are going to have to make changes to what you do. So yeah, back in the day, you might have made your sneaker collection video and it might have featured some shoes that people might look like, what the hell is that? I don't know what that is. But back then it was acceptable because that was you, that was your personality. And now you might make videos based off of what people think is hype. I'm not saying that anybody up here might not care about it, but I honestly don't. I don't care about the playoff 8 releases. Like I don't care about that today. But if I was making sneaker content, you best believe I would be up this morning doing a drop. I would make 30 shorts about it. I would be at Good Times or whoever in Atlanta trying to get her early, and make a review about it. And I would be handing the shoe back over because I got to do the review in the store. But I would be doing stuff like that because I know that's what makes me survive.
Yeah.
And you had to make a decision for yourself. Either I'm gonna do it for a passion, because I still see Jumpman Bostic. He still, the videos are still the same. He's still showing the same Jordans, the Levi denim ones. You know what I'm saying?
He still doesn't have 100,000 subscribers, and the man's been on YouTube for 15
It don't matter. It don't matter to him. That's not important to him.
No, right,
true. Yeah. It's about
because he drops his videos because remember a lot of his stuff comes in super late. So he drops them as he wants to, right? Because I don't think he really cares about that. I think what he cares is more because when I spoke to him, I got to meet him, and when I spoke to him, he was like, "Man, it's more of the story behind the shoe, the accomplishment behind every Jordan sneaker. Every Jordan sneaker has some type of accomplishment." And that's his whole thing about it. Like his whole thing about dropping videos on YouTube is just educating.
I love that.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't gonna cap. It's October's right here. I think I'm gonna do get a Jumpman Boston 200K, bro. I'm gonna like shout this man out on every fucking video.
For real, he deserves that.
But I don't want him to take it like as a shot either, though. Some people might like, why is he doing but he's only 5,000, bro. Like he can get that, bro.
Yeah, he's been in that position a while.
He deserves that fucking plaque, though. He deserves that plaque.
He deserves the plaque.
He deserves that
years
plaque.
of doing it.
But I'll say this about that though. If 5,000 isn't too much, so I don't want to discourage based off of that. But I think to him, if you're not gonna be there because you're passionate about what I'm passionate about, then I don't want you to be there. And that's part of the problem of today is that there's no passion, there's no connection, there's no relatability. Tony, I watched it was your short video that you put out on the playoff 8s. What was that, yesterday? And it was talking about the connection that MJ has with the 8s, the reason why the 8s are so relevant. And to be quite honest with you, there's not a shoe right now that's come out recently that I think that a young person can make that same type of connection, or even an individual player that can make that connection. There's 26 LeBrons that release every single year, and 26 might be on the low end of the spectrum. So what connection can LeBron have to that shoe that makes me, a fan of LeBron, have connection with him? There's 30 shoes that probably released today on this Saturday. And there's going to be 30 more next Saturday and 30 more next Saturday. What connection can I build with that if all these shoes keep releasing, there's no storytelling behind it, et cetera, et cetera?
Well, you're speaking from the aspect of, like, for instance, right, when that shoe was actually being worn, like Jordan wasn't wearing a different colorway every game. He wore that same fucking one. LeBron can wear it. LeBron's wearing a different shoe every game, damn near. So it's like there's no real actual playoff LeBron. There might be a playoff, but that's one of 6.
And sometimes he's not even wearing his new shoe.
Yeah, exactly. So the storytelling is not even being crazy. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. But like, yeah, that 8, that was the shoe he was wearing, like, against that. And then hell, you got the Jordan 8 Suns that came as another iteration later on, but was because of him playing the Suns while he played in that shoe. So
and like, it's still wrapped up in the story. But even like Bull just said, it also hurts, and this, you know, design flaws, all that stuff like that. But it hurts when LeBron takes the whole season and wears, you know, the previous season shoe. But you know, like if on this day when he plays the Hawks, he wears a colorway, and then 2 weeks later he wears a different colorway, and then, you know, all these colorways, I'll never have that connection. Yeah. So at that point, the shoe means nothing other than the value that I can get from reselling, or the clicks and the likes that I can get from posting, or the views, or whatever the case may be. The New Balance 2000. And I think that happened specifically with like the foam posits. Like foam posits, we used to have, well, some people used to have a little connection to them. It was a local shoe, you know, you that was what the local drug dealers or whatever in your area used to wear. But nowadays, all shoes are just shoes. And the only value that they have, the only connection that they have is if they can get me the most chicks, if they can get me the most dudes, if they can give me the most likes, if they can give me the most views. And it doesn't matter at that point.
Or the most money.
Matter. Yeah, or the most money. And that also, and if I'm talking too much, please stop me.
No, you're good.
But that also goes to that one tweet that and I'm gonna send it to you, Tony, so you can pull it up. It was about the sneaker conventions.
Yeah, I got you.
Why SneakerCon is the same way that it's been for like the past X amount of years, and why nobody's excited to go to, you know, those types of sneaker conventions.
I don't go to them anymore. It's been like 3 years since I don't go to them.
Nobody does. I don't think. I just resent it to you. I sent it to I have a homeboy that works at SneakerCon, and I sent that to him, and he said you know, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that stuff no more. No, and not like it's not an indictment.
Well, the thing is, they probably, if it's somebody, they might know me personally, because, you know, we did the events. Me and Bull did them shits, like, so I know Will, I know Alan, I know Barris, I know Kim, I know these people, and I still got love for them. Like, if I need something from Alan, like Alan don't get mad when I say this stuff, because he knows I'm just speaking from the heart. Like, I've said my fair share about how I felt about certain things, and these people, there's no love lost, bro. Because it's just, at the end of the day, like, I feel like things can be reversible too. It's just gonna take a lot more.
In my opinion, I feel like y'all made SneakerCon what they are today.
Well, so I was gonna say, I said that they may be reversible, but at the same time, I'm thinking like it's a money thing. So if it won't be reversible unless the money makes sense. They're not gonna lose their money to like Bull said, like, I'm not gonna be a white knight and then take a loss.
So, one, I sent it to this guy's about my age, and we went to high school together.
Okay.
And he knows you as like a fan. Like in math class, we used to, when the worksheet was handed out, we used to pull up videos of, you know, Jumpman, Dells, whoever, like, and watch people. So he knows you as like a fan of you. He just so happens to work at SneakerCon. But so I sent this to him. And I just asked for his thoughts and his opinion or whatever, because I was supposed to go to the one in Atlanta, but man, I was not feeling it, and I was supposed to talk to him there. But he was saying that the 15-year-olds don't care about this stuff. They don't care about the storytelling. They don't care about, you know, the what do they call them, activations. They don't care about the new technology or whatever the case may be. They don't care about none of that stuff. They want to see a crazy table and they want to see another crazy table. How that crazy table got there, who owns the shoes on that crazy table, the prices on that crazy table. Hell, if the shoes on the crazy table are even real, that doesn't matter. They just want to see a crazy table.
Sheesh.
That's literally what he told me. He said those 15-year-olds don't care about none of the stuff that we used to care about. They don't care about the tech that's in Roshi runs. They don't care about the tech that's in the Ultra Boost. They don't care about fly wire. Go ahead.
Bull, I was gonna put me and Bull on the chopping block, and I'm gonna let Kari. He can cut it up too. But it's a good. We're here now. Let's be honest. Bull, do you think we fucked it up by making it go from about the sneakers to then going about the content creators? Because it was a point when it was about the shoes, but then they made us the main attraction at SneakerCon. Did that fuck it up?
Did we fuck up SneakerCon?
Yeah, because it went from like their sneaker collections. Hey, come look at all these cool sneaker collection tables and buy this and this. And now it's, oh, hey, come look at all your favorite content creators. They're here now.
Well, I feel like, I mean, I don't know if we
one
like.
One more thing. And let's not forget though, also, like, the thing is that people don't really understand is that SneakerCon really, it was a point in time when SneakerCon, bro, it bred a lot of people that are popping now. And I'm not saying they made them, but SneakerCon had DDG. SneakerCon had fucking Pootie and Chart. SneakerCon had CJ So Cool, Pretty Boy Friday, me, Bull. But like a lot of people that are big now were like, they were little then, but they were like, that was their first like moment of like coming out and like seeing people in a way. Cash Nasty, LSK, Jezzer, the whole 2 Hype, you know what I'm saying? Like all these people, bro. But go ahead, Bull.
Oh, then we had like Pootie and Chart.
Yeah. Pootie, Chart, DDG, Zeiss, Zeke, B-Lou.
Guys that didn't know or care anything about sneakers.
So did we ruin it by that part? Is that what started the ruining of SneakerCon in a way, or taking away from its main attraction to people?
Well, before you move along, I'm gonna throw this out there. I think you guys set the algorithm for the internet, right? You Tony D, a Bull, Kais, you guys set that algorithm right here on, let's say, YouTube. Everybody just came along and kind of kept feeding to that algorithm. Like, you know, I think Jumperman Chris's channel strives because of these sneaker events, like sneaker cons. Like his channel really blew up because of SneakerCon. You know, if you look at it, right? If you look at the history of shit, in my opinion, you guys are the trendsetters when it comes to the internet world. Because a lot of people knew what SneakerCon was. A lot of people went to SneakerCon just to display sneakers.
Bro, I still have people to this day, bro, asking me, am I going to be at the next SneakerCon because of some, and I'm like, bro, I have not been to SneakerCon since 2018, bro. Yes. God damn. Go ahead,
that's where, listen, that's where I, you know what I'm saying? I think it was, I forget, it was 2017 or 2018. The year that y'all, it's so funny, man, how these things come around full circle, Tony, because you probably don't even remember this.
Nah, once I saw the picture, I remembered instantly. Like, I remembered it. But it was crazy. Like, it was, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was so long ago, bro. Now, looking back now, like, bro, like, but what was that? Was that Charlotte or Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I put up on you. There was a year that y'all dropped the Atlanta Braves sample.
The jacket.
Yeah.
Yep. And y'all had, I remember, bro, I was just sitting back watching because Jacques was there that year. A bunch of people were there. And I just remember watching, and y'all had this massive crowd around your booth. You couldn't even see y'all because the crowd was so massive, man. Everybody was just trying to get y'all's autographs. I think that was the first time I actually saw, like, I was like, they're really trying to get these niggas autographs like that. Like, these guys are really like famous. Like, this is crazy to me. Like, it was insane, man. But did y'all ruin it? I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I feel like SneakerCon as a whole, I think y'all did the job that you came to do, and you did your job extremely well. So I wouldn't necessarily blame y'all, because this was really the creative direction of Sneaker Con. Sneaker Con started, fucking '09 or something like that, and they really were just for the culture. But I think that what they try to do, because we're seeing, if y'all notice, we're seeing another shift happening in real time.
Yes,
with
yes.
the celebrity wars, right? So now everybody's got celebrities pulling up, and God Soul is now in the picture, and God Soul is making a ton of noise.
But Kari,
right?
Kari, I hate to cut you off because I just don't want to forget. But like, isn't that funny that there was a point in time where, can we agree that like the influencers were selling shit more than the fucking celebrities? Like, nobody, people was like, bro, I'm not relating to this celebrity. I don't got his money, but Tony D or Bull, or not to say we had that, like we were bigger than them, but people. Like, I just feel like they had more strength in a way almost. It was weird. It's hard. But now the celebrities are back now, though. All the celebrities wanted to come to YouTube is what I'm trying to say. Will Smith,
100%.
The Rock, Kevin Hart, all that. But go ahead, my bad.
Yep. No, but you actually picking my brain right now, because you're right. Like, you would see somebody walking around a sneaker con, and I forget, there was somebody else there. It might have been Yachty or somebody that was in the building. It was like, okay, that's cool. They in the building, but yo, I'm gonna go fuck with Tony D and them. Like, yo, they did that. Like, dog, like y'all were really the ones. And so I think what SneakerCon has tried to do, and what they continue to try to do, which is where, if you follow the money, it makes a lot of sense. What they're trying to do is stay relevant at the end of the day. So again, because at that point, Kais was popping, y'all were popping, y'all were getting brand deals, which is something that the Franelations, the Sneak Geeks, those guys didn't really get. That was, I call it the celeb era. So you had the historian era, the enthusiast era, you had the celebrity YouTuber era, you had the reseller era, and I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna go into next. But yeah,
did we go to the rep area yet? Because
like we could,
look
like,
at that. Look at the screen. Like, look, Quavo.
Yeah.
And all these people popping up to these, and they're paying these people a bag, nigga. They had fucking Larry
and
June.
the actual people who bring the people don't get paid, which is crazy.
I didn't know
That's
this.
nuts.
My man 2J's had the fucking leopard cut. But yeah, look, fucking Jeff Staple, like, bro, like, I'm just saying, to maybe not to the younger crowd, but if we saw a Jeff Staple pop up back then, like, we would be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they got some big names in there now, like pulling up. And
that's where the money went. That's why, again, they're not paying. I just thought I'll keep their name. I'll keep them nameless. But I talked to somebody that makes a lot of content for SneakerCon, and I was talking to them, and they were like, they don't pay me a dime. And that blew my mind, because I was like, wait, what? You do all this content for them? What do you mean? She was like, I don't get a penny for that. Well, I said she, so y'all probably know who it is now. But anyway,
it's all right. Just keep it moving.
I'm like, yo, how are they not paying the talent? Like, that's crazy. The only time I popped up to a SneakerCon in recent years, it was with eBay. So SneakerCon didn't pay me, but it was a panel that I did with TJ, Jazzaray, Miss Jones, and we got paid for that. Like, that was the eBay pay gig. But like, they're like, the budget is going to celebs now. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's just what it is. They're just trying to stay relevant. So
not really. Go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say to that point, and to what Top said, I will 100% say this. That's on the creator. That's 1,000% on the creator. Now, was the creator a young kid at the time, who didn't know what was going on? Yes. Was the creator a person who was passionate about sneakers, who just wanted to be in the place with other people that were passionate about sneakers? Yes. But what the creator didn't understand is that they were bringing value to an event. I'm gonna say this. Nobody get offended when I say this. I might have a conversation with some people otherwise or later. But so I was working with Snipe, and I can say this. We were trying to find like a place for him to have a sneaker home, essentially a place for him to go get shoes, a store that would mess with him on releases and stuff like that. And we kept running into issues because Snipe wanted to get compensated. But what we found out is there were some creators who were going to stores and either not getting compensated or outright paying for the shoe to promote the store. So paying to do work for the store, paying to promote the store. And what happens is the entire sphere, the entire ecosystem, has to pay for the consequences of those actions. It's just like when somebody signs a bad deal in the
we
industry.
talked about that too.
Well,
We talked about the same thing.
well,
People were taking bad, like they weren't even taking the bag. They were just like,
hold on. So let's
nothing 360.
But let's okay. So I let's speak on like what Snipe's doing. I do that, right? So I mean, you guys know I'm very close with Soul Play, you know, in Atlanta. And we you know, we have our ways where we scratch each other's back. And, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know necessarily what store he might be working to, but I'm first of all, there the same way that we had this talk with me and Kari, where there's gonna be a point where you're gonna have to take something to get where you gotta go, and then you can deal about it then later. So for instance, when we first came to SneakerCon and they were paying for flight, paying for hotel, but we weren't getting paid for the actual for actually being there, it was cool because we were getting something out of it. We were getting our content out of it. But it gets to a point where if you got other people reaching out to you to do stuff for you to get paid, you're gonna have to decide on, do I stick with these people that are not paying me but paying for all this, or go to the people that are actually willing to put some money in my pocket? So the way with Snipe is like, you might have to still pay for the shoe, but if you can get the shoe early or get the shoe to review it, and then you make your money back on the review, you're gonna have to probably take that hit until you have a store that's willing to take the next step further. So if that's the issue he ran into, which is weird because I know a store, we ain't got to say it, but I know a store that he was working with that I'm surprised he didn't continue to work with them. Now I don't know the reason why, but I'm just surprised he didn't stay with them, because what he has, what I have with like Soul Play, he could have had with them, and in the long run, like I've taken no money a lot of times to end up making money in the long run.
And I'll say this because I don't want to tell his whole story. That's for him to tell.
Yeah.
But just specifically when I was working for him, I know that the frustration was that it was creators around Atlanta doing that. And sure, down the line, that may have been the case.
Let me ask you one more thing, Omar. Was it resellers or retailers, or both?
Both.
Okay. If it's resellers, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to promote a reseller for free, because one, I need to know if I can even trust your store as legitimacy.
It's a little bit of both. Some consignment, but it just depended on what you could do as far as getting new releases to be reviewed.
I get you. Go ahead.
But so while that makes sense, and I'm not saying that the artist of yesteryear, the contracts that the artist of yesterday suffered through, got the artist of today like in a better situation. So somebody does have to suffer. However, there are some people who don't know when to say no in a lot of situations. So for them, a free meal at this place might be so big, but you don't even realize how many tickets you're selling to SneakerCon to come and see you as a creator. Some people don't know their value as a creator. And that's something that I struggled with last year going to DreamCon. Like, that's something that I'm finding out from a lot of people. I get it. Like, they're young creators that are doing things that they are passionate about. So they would do it for free in theory, but there's a lot of money on the table. There is a lot of money on the table. And as a creator, you bring a lot of value to the table. And I think why even now when we see SneakerCon go into the realm of celebrity, I think that that's a misstep, because the creator, in my opinion, brings way more value than a lot of these celebrities.
So me and Kari was talking about this on Twitter a couple of days ago. Omar, I'm surprised at the amount of people who think a company flying you out and paying for your hotel is you getting paid. If you're being paid to be at an event and they take care of your flight and hotel, that is not payment. I guess if you get if a job decided to pay your gas and meal, then you should be okay with that then. My point of this though was to say that I never got paid by SneakerCon, but people were telling me like, you got paid because you got flown out and free meal. But I was like, I didn't get paid. And then, Kari was like saying, well, it's basically he was like saying, he was asking the question, is it a form of payment? Is that a form of payment or not? Because some people are going to look at it differently. You being a creator, Omar, and you're kind of talking about that. What do you think of this?
I disagree with it. I mean, 100% is not payment. And I've had this back and forth quite often too. It's what you can barter for. You are what you can negotiate. But at the end of the day, what people don't understand is this stuff isn't small. And I know it sounds crazy because we might be people who make livings behind the camera at home doing what we love. And so people feel like we should be grateful. One, I've worked the job before. So I know what value I can bring to somebody. And I know what it means to know your worth. And I know what it means to stand your ground. So when people say that this is what you should be okay with, just a flight, just et cetera, you gotta ask them two things. If you were to go clock in at your job and they gave you, I don't know, a gas card, or if they gave you something else besides dollars in exchange for your time,
per diem and gas money.
Yeah, if they gave you not even money, if they gave you something else in exchange for your time, if they gave you a new iPhone, if they gave you anything that's not physical dollars in exchange for your time, would you be satisfied? One. And two, can you log in right now and pay your bills with hotel and with a flight?
No,
you can't.
I think what it is though, Omar, and we could switch it up for all of us, and then you can kind of understand it. Is that I still look at this as a passion, but I also look at it as a job, and so for that reasoning, these people are looking at it as only passion. So for instance, hey Omar, I'm gonna pay for your gas and I'm gonna pay for your travel. I'm gonna give you free tickets to the Braves game. I just need you to post on Instagram and make a video on it. For me, I'm like, oh shit, I can go to a Braves game for free? Fuck it, let's get it. But I'm looking at it from a creator perspective, like, hold on, what are you gaining out of this? You feel me? Like, so like that's the thing. They're looking at it like, bro, I always want to go to SneakerCon. Hell, if a motherfucker want to pay me this to go, pay my flight and hotel to go to SneakerCon for free, shit. But they're not looking at it. They only looking at it from the aspect of it as a passion thing, or but they wouldn't do that with their job though.
They wouldn't do it with their job. Those people cap their success, and I think that if somebody sat them down and did the math, it would help them. Because how much is a SneakerCon ticket? Like $30 or something like that.
40 now.
Shit, yeah, per day.
we'll just say like around $30. If you as sneaker creator with 360,000 subscribers said that you were going to SneakerCon and you got 100 people to commit at $30. I mean, that's $3,000 that you're bringing to the event. I mean, that well covers your flight. You should be able to communicate, hey, I want to at least work out a situation where I can get, some kickbacks on the tickets or something. I'll pay for my own flight. If you can sell 100 tickets, that's $3,000. You can cover your flight, you can cover your waiter, all that stuff like that.
Those companies, their bread and butter is on the tables. They're charging $400 or $500 for a table for you to set up.
I get that. They still make money, but why they can charge more for the tables is because they know people will come, and I'm bringing people to come. So they wouldn't be if nobody was coming, they couldn't charge nothing for the tables. Now, mind you, people are still gonna come because the idea of sneakers, but you best believe like Bull, you best believe Tony is bringing more people because hey, I'm there, and while I'm here, I might as well, hey, let me go see if I can get a shoe or two off these tables.
And that's where my main point of this, because people were thinking like. People were kind of thinking I was being ungrateful. I'm like, look, this is a great opportunity for someone that's coming up, but it's going to be some point when you get to this certain level that, like you said, Omar, I can keep going to SneakerCon for free, but I got sneaker games, or I got Dunk Exchange that's saying, hey, Tony, we want to fly you out for this Saturday. We'll pay you, $1,000, just like flight and all that included, but at $1,000 on top. You got to start making decisions like, am I going to just say, no, I'm staying loyal to SneakerCon and not get paid? Or am I going to take that $1,000 and go somewhere else?
To a lot of creators.
That's what I'm saying. And got sold.
Where they couldn't do other shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people like, and not to say, but SneakerCon might be like, you can't do other shows, or we don't want you doing that. So then what happens when God sold pull?
Whoa. I'm sorry.
And these other shows was willing to pay you.
I'm not saying SneakerCon did that with me. I'm just saying that Top said there were some people that I've heard, but I'm not saying with me.
And
allegedly
exclusivity to events.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There was a lot of people on the in the SneakerCon team. There was always at every SneakerCon and all that stuff. They were told they're like, yo, you can't do other sneaker events. Type deal.
And they didn't get paid.
And they didn't get paid. But these other events were paying them to be there, right? And we're not talking about $300. We're talking about thousands, right? We're talking about 2-3 grand, right? What's your price? Hey, my price is $1,500. Okay, cool, $1,500. That they're paying for your flight and they're paying for your stay. Shit, some motherfuckers were saying like, yo, I only fly for cash, and they'll pay it for you just to have you at your event.
Yo, that's what I mean by people messing it up, messing up the entire ecosystem. Because again, if I got a choice, and again, it's about a collective. That's why people create unions. That's why they do all these things. If let's say we got 10 sneaker creators, they're all relatively the same on level. I got 5 sneaker creators saying that they need payment to be here. I got 5 sneaker creators that are saying, hey, I'll come for the flight. I won't go to nobody else's event. You know, you don't even got to pay. I'll pay for my ticket. I'll even create some content, all that stuff around this. I'm sorry. Even as an entity, I'm not going to make any changes. I'm not going to, well, these guys do bring value, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just going to go with the 5 that are doing it for free. The idea of signing or getting into something exclusive for people that are not paying you is the most insane thing in the world. They need a whooping. Somebody needs to take a belt off and beat them senseless. I'm being serious. That's crazy.
Yeah, and the reason why and I can't speak for like Tony and Bull and stuff, but I'll speak for myself, right? Like if I do a SneakerCon event video and then I do a Got Sold, my SneakerCon video is gonna do way better than a Got Sold video. But the Got Sold video, I really don't care what number it does because I got compensated for being there, type deal. So it's like and then now with these content creators, right? And I don't want to speak for all of them. I'm just going based off like conversation, right? Now they're like, oh, but SneakerCon, this was like 2 or 3 years ago, before pandemic or whatever. Oh, I can't do this other event because I'm with SneakerCon. And now they're starting to realize like, oh shit, I could get paid over here and get, travel spent too. Like they're flying me out, they're pointing the middle finger out to SneakerCon. And then if you see them back at SneakerCon, it's because they're there with a platform like Carter said, yo, I was out there with eBay. eBay paid me to be out there. Now you got Whatnot showing up. You got StockX showing up.
I almost went to LA.
They're flying out now, the content creators, and paying the content creators to go to SneakerCon. So when you see those content creators out there, it's not because of SneakerCon. Majority of the time you'll see in the video, yo, I'm here at SneakerCon because of such and such, because of such and such. You know what I mean?
But
that's
also,
the reason why they're there.
But also, I would say what Ben just said, it made a point. Like, if you go after like 18-year-old content creator, 19-year-old content creator, bro, they're gonna take that cheaper deal because they're just so fucking excited. They don't even. That's what's going. And I hate to say it, but I mean that we, just younger people are easily manipulated. In a way. Hey, you want some free candy, free shoes? I got you. And then they can't try that with a motherfucker that got he got rent and shit and bills to pay and family or whatever.
I totally agree with that. Like with the younger content creator, and speaking from like a smaller content sneaker creator as myself, just the fact of going there, being there. That's why I think you're going to see a constant rotation of we saw the Tonys, the Kaises, the Bullet RCs, and then we get the younger content creators, the ones that are on the come up, trying to make something happen. And just speaking from like my own perspective, I go to SneakerCons, I pay the fee, I film the content. And if SneakerCon was like, yo, I'll give you a flight and a hotel, I would be intrigued in doing that because just play devil's advocate.
You're paying your way there now.
I'm on my way there. Now, this is not speaking for anyone that is there. Anyone that's there, if they're just going for a flight and hotel, then now that's screwed.
Perfect.
For the grind, for the come up.
Yeah.
I think that's more. I think that's what more sneaker events are going to be like for the grind and come up content creators.
Perfect example, Omar. I met Snipe back fucking 2000. I met Snipe when he started his channel, basically. Okay, like however long Snipe been around, that's when I met him. I want to say in Atlanta. He was living in Cleveland at the time. He came down to Atlanta from Cleveland on his own. And he's like, yo, what's up, Tony? I'm doing the content, I'm doing video. And you know how it is, Omar. You'll meet 1,000 people that's just like Snipe in the very beginning. So I meet him. He seems cool. I kind of remember him. But we'll see if we see him again. You feel me? Like, that's how people are. Hey man, I'm making a channel, and then you see that. If you ever do see that motherfucker 10 years later, he like, oh yeah, man, I'm doing this now. Like, a lot of people that wanted to be creators did not stick with it, but Snipe did. Snipe met me in Atlanta, and bam, okay, cool. I went to Cleveland SneakerCon. Snipe was there, and I'm like, oh shit. So like second time, like, all right, this motherfucker like really, he really going.
You really in it.
And he told me, that's when he told me, he's like, yeah, man, I'm about to move down to Atlanta, man. I'm moving down to Atlanta, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, bet. Boom. I don't know, maybe the next SneakerCon or the one after that, he was at another event. And he was coming on his own accord, basically, is what I'm saying. And eventually, he got the deal that we all got. The only thing is that Snipe's deal kind of started really popping off once me and Bull was kind of on our way out. And my main point is when me and Bull got to the point where we're like, bro, we not making no money with this. Like, we want to, got Soul Stone bread. And, like, I'm just kind of been tired of the SneakerCons. And I kind of bowed out and stopped going to as many. That's when the Unbreakables, the Flight Academy, the Sniper Jones, the Jumping Man Chris and all that, that's when they got the deals that we got. But they were new. So they took those deals because they were trying to get their grind on. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then I guess at the same point, Snipe fell into the same thing. We're like, bro, I got to do other shit. Like, I got to make some, and now, Jumping Man Chris and them and Snipe and, Snipe and Break did the, what's the live stream they were doing? Was it BR Kicks? And then, Snipes with overtime, shit like that. Like, Snipe can't do overtime. Snipe getting paid with overtime, but you want him to go to SneakerCon for free every week? Like, it don't make sense. You got to make a decision.
You got to make a decision.
It's, to me, and if you know better, you're gonna do better. Yeah. And after you get your scrapes and your bruises, you'll move differently. But what I think a lot of people should do is, as older creators, because I try to do it now. I'm fairly new, but my brother's been doing this for like a decade now, if I'm not mistaken. And the people that he's around have been doing this for a decade. So if I have any questions, there's no problem for them to talk to me or coach me through it. And that's not just through me reaching out, it's through them reaching back and saying, yo, I see this is going, this, that, and the third. Let me see what's going on in your life in this content creation thing to make sure that you're taking steps and not falling for the same traps that I fell for. Mm-hmm. But the reason why stuff won't change, and this is only partly, is because people don't have those real transparent conversations. And two, because the brands just don't care. Like the corporate entities truly do not care because they make so much money with like continuous releases, having the detachment of storytelling and, activations and people not caring about that stuff, et cetera, et cetera.
To reveal who Omar's brother is, like if you know sports, you probably know Legend of Winning. He's very big into sports, but he's got a podcast also with Agent. Well, is that done for now? Or they
they stopped that, but they're doing peer-to-peer still.
Peer-to-peer. Okay.
It's because Agent moved, right? Is it because the Agent?
Yeah, they down the street. He's just too busy. He's too busy.
But
shout out to Agent.
Yeah,
I know who your brother is. I'm subscribed to him as well. So
yeah, he been killing it.
There you go.
Yeah.
But because like and again, like this I would consider like my brother and them the first wave. I would consider Bull and Tony the first wave. I would consider, all these guys part of the first wave of content creation. So whatever happened. Yeah. You got it how you live. The thing about social media content creation is low key, it's lawless. We just saw the writers go through a strike in Hollywood and stuff like that. There is no union.
I'm good. I got you.
There is no union in like social media content creation. There's nobody. So the only way that we'll know better is if we stay in constant communication.
And I've always been with that, bro. Like Bull would tell you, I was the guy that always tried to link the other guys up together to talk about because before then people were really quiet about their deals. I don't want to tell him how much money I'm making, but it's like, bro, if you tell me, like when it got to the point where people got like comfortable with one another, bro, those motherfuckers getting finessed, like getting $300. I'm like, bro, I'm getting like $3,000.
Oh yeah, when everybody figured out what was going on, like, wait.
Hey, I don't mind telling one. He won't mind, bro. There was a thing with Seth Fowler. You know Seth Fowler, Omar?
Yeah.
Bro, he was getting finessed, bro. I'm like, Seth. And he found out because he trusted me enough to tell me, and I told him like, bro, that is not the number. Like he was getting like no Vaseline, bro. No Vaseline, bro.
Damn.
No Vaseline.
But was he able with that information to rectify?
Yes. Yeah. He was able to fucking, grab his nuts and let his nuts hang basically. Now, we are at the almost at the 3-hour mark. Bulls cameras down. I want to continue this on. I don't know, maybe next week if y'all want to hop back on and we can I really want to talk more about this because we didn't even talk about like rectifying or what's next and all that. I mean, I'm down to kind of continue this on maybe in some shape or form if you're fine, or Omar if you got time next week. Cool. Tops, TA. But I do want to ask on the last thing, because of where we at with content creation, where do you find, in my opinion, when it comes to YouTube, bro, AMP is probably like they killing it, bro. Now, do you feel like the viewer is on the trying to be like them or just living their life through them eyes? Because like you said, when you was watching YouTube on the sneaker end, you was kind of like trying to, even me, I guess as a young, I was living through other people in a way, but then it got to a point where I could I can achieve this myself. Do you feel like, because when you look at like a Kai or even a Phantom or, they're going crazy, the diamonds, cars, all that. Do you feel like people are living through them, or do you feel like people are motivated, they're motivating them to achieve it? Like, where do you feel like the viewers are now with that, with their kind of content?
I think that, and this is why I think sneaker content takes the wrong step in trying to get celebrities, like traditional celebrities, to do stuff.
Yeah.
The new celebrity is the content creator.
Yeah.
I see, and the reason why is because they become so popular and all this stuff like that. But why they're taking that new step is because I can see them on a day-to-day basis. I see them every single day. And I see you pulling it up on Sneaker Shop.
Yeah.
Like they got Bruce, they got Phantom, Duke, all this stuff. But all these people are the new celebrity.
Yeah, so, they're using the name to grow their platform.
Right. So. And I think that what happens with the newer generation is that they imitate and emulate just like anything else. It's just a new face for this. So what I'm seeing now is, and this is why honestly I'm a little bit okay with fakes now. This is why you see these kids in high school wearing designer stuff on a regular basis. I think for all of us in here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I seen that. I was like, man, come on, bro.
All of us in here, that was never that wasn't even like a thought process to wear designer things.
We was trying to figure out how to get into Supreme. That was it. How did I get the Supreme drop, bro?
But now a Supreme tee back then would have gotten you, like, it gets you nothing now of you know what I'm saying, some sort of clout. It gets you a general release for a resale price now. But so now I see these guys that are ultra relatable, these content creators that are ultra relatable. They watch the same YouTube videos as me, they eat the same foods, we use the same lingo, they're from the same block, they're from the same hood, they go through the same things. And now they're pushing these things. Now I want to imitate and emulate them. No matter how I have to do it, whatever it means, even if it means wearing fakes, we have to do it. No longer are people living life through them, because I can do some of the same things. Celebrities almost used to seem like unobtainable, right? Like they used to do stuff that was out of the stratosphere, at least from what we thought. But now I'll cut on my Instagram story and I'll see Kai going to the bodega. Well, if I'm a New York kid, I can do that. He just like me for real. Phantom is talking about jumping train turnstiles. I do the same thing. He just like me for real.
Sneaker shopping with Stephen A. or even fucking Penny Hardaway is getting less numbers than Gideon, or Duke Dennis.
It's a different day and age, and I don't think that they're
Samuel Jackson too. But go ahead.
They're not living through them. They're trying to, like, people are trying to be them. They want to be them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think about all the kids. Yo, risen up. I'm risen. I got the riz. Like they be saying this shit. Like, I mean, it's the same. Yeah. So that's my point. So yeah, I mean, like you said, what it is
it's just like when
YouTube is its own world. There's a world called YouTube, and on the YouTube world, these are the guys that are running it. If you go watch TV, Taylor Swift might be on there, or whatever celebrity on the TV, but on the computer screen, on the YouTube shit, I mean,
or like a Stephen A. or something like that.
I ain't gonna lie, Taylor Swift is still like doing crazy numbers, but
yeah,
this little portal we're looking at right now is a YouTube portal, and the people that run this shit is fucking Kai, Duke. I mean, Mr. Beast. If you want to take it out, like these are the people that are. This is the world that they rule. they rule this world. Like you could pull a Stephen A, but Stephen A ain't doing on YouTube what a Duke Dennis is doing as far as numbers.
Not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Maybe on TV, different story.
Exactly.
On YouTube, nah.
Yeah, exactly. So this is why this is their world. Yo, Mr. Beast goes sneaker shopping. Have they done that?
Nah,
yeah, I think
he could buy like
that UK. I think that UK channel that does the sneaker shopping as well. I think he's been on there.
Mr. Beast could literally just buy a fucking store on the sneaker shopping. Just buy the store.
Yeah, Mr. Beast drops a video in the first 30 seconds. There's 23 million views already. So it's like,
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, boy. Do you want to say anything else so we can wrap it up? And
no, I'm good. We were just talking about like the influence and stuff. I was like, when I was on my cruise, I remember. When we were on the cruise, I feel like remember the kids that were just like yelling at the people, like being like, "Yo, imagine walking, imagine doing this." I'm like, imagine that's like Twitch talk and shit, like live, like imagine doing this, man. Imagine walking when we're on because we were on the trolley shit or the little cars, and the kids just badass kids just like, "Yo, imagine walking, imagine not being able to get on the train." I'm like, what the fuck?
He was saying this to people as we drove by them.
Yeah.
So we were on a trolley driving back to the boat, and there are people that could not catch the trolley that had to make the walk back. And the kids are on the back, like saying it to the people as we passed by, like laughing at them.
Imagine walking. That's crazy.
Yeah. I was like, yo.
And I was like, okay, like, all right. Yeah. I mean, they were young. It's definitely interesting. And I mean, we can really have the conversation forever and ever. So, we usually try to do 2 hours. I know we strong over 2 hours right now, so we might have to just reconvene on it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey, before I go, right? Because I know one.
No, we can't do that. Sorry, no, go ahead.
I know Omar's thing was like, yo, like the content creation or the content creator kind of screwing up the sneaker culture or community, however you want to put it. And I want to give him my opinion on it. To me, what ruined it, like the culture, right, is collapsed sneakers like this, right?
J Balvin and the
collapsed sneakers, Travis Scott's, this, that, and the third, right? It creates this hype, and when it creates this hype, us as content creator, we kind of talk about it, right? We feed about it. We give our opinion on it. Either we got the shoe or not. A lot of people make videos without the shoes on it. The title, the thumbnail. You got a lot of people that'll do a thumbnail like this, and there's a different shoe on their thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the clickbait, so all that.
Yeah, clickbait all the time. So yes, I want to say us content creators, but I guess it's more for the perspective for like me and where Tony comes in and Bull. We just want to talk about it, right? We want to create a conversation either through the comment section, through DMs, through a Twitter post, through whatever. In my opinion, I feel like the brands are more at fault than any content creator out there that speaks about these sneakers, these hype sneakers. You know how bad I want to talk about the Emmitt Smith Reeboks that just released last week? But I'm not going to waste my time 3 or 4 hours editing a video talking about that sneaker when it's only going to get 15 views, right? So I wish I want to talk about it, but I can't because it's going to take up too much of my time when I can spend time on something else that could get me 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 views, right? Who knows? But that's just my perspective on when it comes to like the sneaker culture, this, that, and the third. When sneaker YouTube was first coming about, bro, you could talk about kamikazes and it'll do numbers.
Yeah.
Right? People will talk about it. The comment sections will be filled with like 400 or 500 comments, which is crazy. But people don't want to talk about that kind of stuff no more. It's a different ball game now, and it's something that we as content creators have to evolve in, right? How you think all these channels bashing people like a Tony D or Kais Omar, they grow their channel based on putting their names on the title, and it goes like that with any type of content creation in the car community and in the community now you got a community of people buying pallets, Amazon pallets.
Yeah. Well, Harrison Neville been doing stupid on that.
You got that going on. For an example, Harrison Neville's dog, he dabbles in everything, bro.
He did that
he's into cars, he's into sneakers. he's into now flipping stuff, like, and it's all about like, okay, I'm big over here. Let me see what I can do over here. Maybe
Well,
I can.
I got my secondary gun channel, so you know.
Yeah, there you go, and that's doing so well, bro. And I'm happy you're doing that because it's something else you're passionate about, right?
Yeah.
But people only know you based off of sneakers, right? So what they're gonna say? Oh, Tony D don't know nothing about guns. When you go,
Well,
watch
believe
his
it or not,
videos, bro,
believe it or not,
they're
people.
deep as
But,
hell.
yeah, but believe it or not, people. A lot of people do come over and be like, "Yo, I got out of sneakers. I'm into this now. Yo, this is dope seeing you." So I've been getting a lot of gun love, but I do get what you're saying, where it be like the stick to sneakers comment, like that shit's always happening.
Yeah, like a lot of people think because they're big on this, that don't mean they have like a hobby elsewhere, right?
They just wake up and do sneakers and go to sleep. They don't have a life.
The only person that didn't get
like I said, Omar, like I didn't, until I saw the video, I didn't know that you was big into shoes. But shit, people would think, oh, Omar just loves sports and podcasts, or even your brother. Like, nah, he fucking was big time into sneakers. Like I get what you that's the point. I get it. I get it. Definitely.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, man, like I get where you're coming from with that, and then like you created a buzz, you created a live stream, multiples. You created a topic to talk about, and it's definitely something that is dope conversation. I kind of like that. I enjoyed today. I appreciate you, Tony, and Bull, for allowing me up here.
Yeah, we'll make sure to get it scheduled like on the Gloves Off community page too, and like let y'all know what it is. But more than likely, we'll be going back live next Saturday. We like to do the live cop and then go live again. It's kind of cool. But we will keep you posted. And Omar, I'll I literally got contacts for you, Tim, and for Top, so I can like hit y'all up if we want to continue this on, and
yeah, for
because I definitely feel like I feel like we got halfway through it. We didn't get to the other side, which is what's next. What's next? What can be fixed if it is, or like just like where does it go, and where does it go from here? So I appreciate y'all.
That's a bet.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, y'all.
So I'm out. Yo, Omar, appreciate you.
No problem.
TA was good, man. Nice meeting you.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet
Tony
you as well.
D and Bull, keep doing your thing, man. You already know,
All right,
man.
y'all. Easy, be easy.
Yep. All right, y'all. Peace.
Good one, man.
Yep. Peace.
All right, see you.
Yeah.
All right, yo. And chat salutes. I know I
so-
didn't talk. I talked some, but
Yeah, my
I am
bad,
kind of
Bull.
sick.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good. It was kind of good for me. This episode, I needed someone to speak a little bit for me because I already had a couple kind of mute times and do whatever. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. I almost texted Tony last night like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to do it today, bro. I'm sick. But I said, fuck it. We gotta do the show, bro. The show's gotta go on. But I definitely feel like there's a side that we didn't get to. I think it's just it's a very, very deep topic with a lot of different talking points and a lot of different opinions to have on it. Where did it go wrong? How did it go wrong? What's the new thing? Like, I think an interesting topic whenever we get to it, because we're gonna have to talk about the fake shit too.
Yeah, exactly.
One day we're gonna probably end up talking about it. It's very interesting. Like, even just I think Omar mentioned it when that clip came out of them kids in high school and they got like LV, and I'm like, bro, LV sneakers, like, first off, cool. If they real, cool. But I mean, y'all in high school, so more than likely them shits is not like fake. Like, y'all just fake designered out. And it's just like, bro, I wasn't even worried about that, bro. I'm worried about the Supreme drop, the 10 deep T. What's the sale on Karma Loop? What's the new code? What's jumping on Plunder? What's the Y3 this, Y3 that? Like H&M. Yo, remember when like H&M was really, really popping?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's totally different. But listen, chat, I hope y'all enjoyed. Listen, we got 92 likes, bro.
Yeah,
We've been holding like
let's
130 people this entire time. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Yeah, so 9 more likes, guys. Just give us 9 more before you go. All right, that's all we asking, and we appreciate y'all. And like I said, I think me and Bull can stand on it right now that we would probably go live again on Saturday. I mean, how you feeling about it?
Yeah. I don't mind.
I think we'll go live at 9 o'clock.
Saturdays. Maybe one day we test out Thursday again and just see, test or something.
But we
did,
see how it goes, we did have a good number though. We did we did well on this topic than the live cop. I'll say that for sure. And we do have salutes to the new member. TJ became a member. We had a couple of members actually. Salutes to TJ
and super chats.
Yeah, salutes to Papa Q. Papa Q became a member. He said Kai's the fake Papa Q. HHSB crew. and slow DVR DRV and D-Man. Oh wait, this is old. Yo, we forgot to do the giveaway, but we're just gonna do it next. We're gonna just do it next week.
That's fine. We got
All
more
right.
stuff. Don't worry.
All right, bet. All right, y'all. We out, man. Appreciate y'all. Or no, we got 93, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the music on the way out. And
make sure y'all hit that like too on the way.
Yes,
Okay.
yep. All right, y'all. Peace.